here's the thing with addiction is never say never because you're an addict. Like I never
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Thursday night episode of People in the Boxes. I keep forgetting to add that fake applause, but you know what? We don't need applause. This is a show where we don't need validation. This is a show where we get perspective, right? I am your host, Waylon, and go find me, theindoorfarmer.locals.com. Everybody on the show is somebody who's got a perspective, right? Every person has perspective, and this show is about sharing that and giving us some, a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of humor. And tonight, I think it'll be a fun episode. Actually, the other day we were talking about it a little bit, and it just kept going and going. People just kept popping up with more, But wait, I think I'm getting the wagon before the horse. So let's hold up a bit, and we'll talk. We'll talk to our lovely co-hosts here. We got Sir Steve-O up top here. What's up, Steve-O?
Hey, how's it going tonight, Will?
I don't have it in there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good, man. Very good. It's another week. It's the weather changing, making us all feel crazy, right? Speaking of changing, is jet lag. I wonder if jet lag's still hitting him. He's got, it's like everything is up in the air. Is stuff still in the car? Do you got boxes to unload still? Everything is just...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's still. I still got a carload of stuff still. It's one of them things. But I mean, who can say they made it from Michigan to California in 48 hours?
No.
Moving, not even just getting there.
That's driving.
A different story.
I left on a Wednesday at 5:00, and I was to my destination in California by Friday at 5:00. So
you had a car full of stuff too. I mean,
oh yeah, it was packed full. There was nothing. Yep.
Every bump, every checking things every time you get out.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, you made it.
I made it, and I've been here 4 or 5 days now. It's Thursday, so like 6 or 7 days now. Holy shit!
Wow,
I've almost been here a week. It's trying to catch up and get things going and everything, but yeah, no, it's gonna be an awesome journey. Awesome fucking journey.
I figured you guys have been pretty busy, so we'll see it all come together. And looks like you're set up in the mushroom den there. Are we gonna? I heard that she wasn't feeling so well. Do you think we will see an appearance?
I don't know. She's sleeping right now, so I don't know.
Sure. Well, I let her know earlier what the topic was. She'll probably pop in. Honestly, this one could get going and going. Although we have 3 people hanging out watching right now. What's up, everybody? If you could get us some tags and shares in there, and we will definitely get people up to hang out and talk about this topic, because it's almost like every time someone brings one up, oh yeah, and like you think of 3 or 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. I want to get on there. Let's see. Okay, get in here and share it out myself. I did make a video. I actually didn't think I was going to get to a video tonight, but I made one that I thought, actually it's still about a minute long. I'm like, dang it, I didn't think it was going to be that long, but it's okay. All right, everybody. Yeah, share it out. I know the three or four people hanging out right now are definitely some of our most loyal listeners. I would appreciate a couple of tags and shares out. I appreciate it, guys. Let's see, episode 38 now on People in the Boxes.
Crazy that we're that far already.
And this one, it's so weird how this one came up. It's just like, it was the one that I kept thinking of how to say it. I didn't know how to say it, and I still kind of messed it up in the title. I still messed it up a little bit on the video.
I don't think so. I think you did pretty good.
I don't mean to be negative. Like, what I mean is like there's still some nuance in there, because idioms, I forgot the word idioms. Idioms are very similar to this topic, and so we go over some of that here tonight. I brought some things up there. Well, thank you, Becca, for sharing us out. Thank you very much. Let's I'm going to share out a little bit too.
Becca.
I'm going to share to, or at least tag some of our friendly taggers.
Right on.
But yeah, everybody, let's get in here and hang out and chill and and try to vibe and bring some perspective to our lives and hear what other people have to say. That's really what I like to do, unless it becomes a, if someone wants to take all the airtime or something like that. We have to try to break it up a bit, but I do want to hear what you have to say. So guys, we're going to put that link in the comments here in just a minute after I tag out a few more people who I know.
I just shared this to a couple different groups here. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to spend as nearly the time that I used to on tagging and sharing, because it doesn't seem to have the payoff that I would hope for. And honestly, like I said earlier in the week, I don't want to take that time away from the people who are here now and are ready to listen.
All right. I just hit about 15 of my normal ones. Hello, what's up? Certified Army, come in and let's.
Hi, Valerie.
We got Sir Steve-O on Rumble. I just saw the notification. Bing, bing. All right. What's up, Val? Thank you for the tagging, Val. Appreciate that. Let me get this link in here, because we definitely want. I know there's going to be some people chomping at the bit. Ha ha. Touche. Chomping. Touche. Is that one? No, that's not one. That's just a word. Chomping at the bit, though. That's definitely one.
There it is.
Oh man, all night. This is going to be. It's like dad joke heaven tonight, almost. Like, I don't know if that's. It might be.
Again.
Right, let's see.
So I don't know my sound quality yet, being here in the garage and everything. So I'm gonna plan on getting some headphones and stuff, but I'll just pretty much be muted and everything if we have any issues. So
yeah, no, you sound good. And speaking of sound, I need to give our mushroom a little bit of crap when he gets here. No pun intended. I was trying to tell him he had some static going on, so I want to see if we can help him fix that at some point. But yeah, guys, we got that link in there. Let me pin it. Okay, it's pinned. StreamYard. If anybody wants to come up, no dongs allowed. Everything else is okay. We are live on GrowFam on my page on Facebook. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and 2 Rumble channels. I'll give you a hint. 3 of those don't matter. They might as well not be there.
I got it.
Although there is someone watching on Twitch. Hello, Twitch. Is probably going to offer me some help with my followers or something. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, that's me. I got it brought up over here.
No,
I'm just fucking with you.
On Twitch. All right. Well, I have us. We got 10 people on my Rumble channel already. Thanks for coming in, guys. Hopefully you're having a great week, and hopefully you're getting some moves made towards that beautiful weekend on the way here. We've got 9 people.
Yeah, I love that. You said we got 10 people watching, and 6 of them are from the family.
Awesome.
I'm signed into the family page over here, and I'm signed into StreamYard over here. So that's awesome.
Our Facebook audience is from the 42710 family to be the very core of our essence, I would say. And we're trying to branch out, which we want to bring in people who are in any walk of life, not just cannabis, but also people like we've had on before with strong opinions. I can handle it. I think we're getting better with handling it. And I don't mind the tension. It can be good to bring out certain perspectives, right? What we got, Miss Jessica in the house. What's up, Jess?
I'm Miss Parker.
All right, we got Becca. Can you bring me up for a few? You can come up, Becca. You just have to click the link at the bottom there. And tonight's topic is going to be about adages, idioms, proverbs, old sayings. Stuff that we grew up saying, and they usually tend to have some sort of a truth behind them, and they're usually some sort of a memorable phrase, and a lot of times we get them wrong. A lot of times we say them in weird ways and stuff. So you guys are gonna maybe get a chuckle out of the video I made tonight, I hope. I almost didn't make one because I'm kind of getting worried about getting in trouble with these videos. So this one was just some like low res pictures, so you won't see like a super, you'll know what they are. We'll just leave it at that. What's up, Andy? Killer shirt. Thanks, brother.
Hey,
thanks,
that reminds me of another adage there, Andy. The clothes make the man.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. And actually I got the hat over the weekend, so I've been wearing this hat this week. It's one of my favorites now. I really like this hat. but yeah, the topic is for everybody. Anybody is welcome to come up, you guys. I linked the link is on the Indoor Farmer page. I should probably put it on the Grill Fam side too, just to cover my bases on
Yeah, we
on
need
the first
Felicia
day.
to come up. She says she speaks fluent cornbread.
Oh man, I know that's exactly who I thought of when I like wanted someone to come up. Like I want some southern sayings in here. I
That's
wanted
right.
Jay to come up. Jay said he was going to be off. Remember that, Steve-O? He said he's off, so he
Yeah.
thought he'd be coming up because somebody from the UK would give us some weird some weird shit, I'm sure. So Becca, sorry, there, Becca, you, I saw you on the Grill Fam side. There is the link. I hope whether I'm not sure which side you're on now, but go right ahead and click it. Come on up. So should we wait? We got 15 people right now. We got 10 on Rumble, 10 on Steve-O's Rumble. We got plenty of people here. Let's watch the video. Well, hold on. Let's see if Felicia will come in. I'm gonna share with you guys. Oh, there's
Becca's
Becca
here.
right there. You can talk to her. Hello. Oh,
Whoops. My fault.
hello,
Hi,
hello.
Hi,
everybody.
Becca.
How are ya?
Hi.
Great to see you.
Doing well. I'm gonna have me a peach ring from Dreadful Delights.
Ooh, fancy Dan.
Yeah.
So,
What kind of-
sayings and stuff, huh?
Yeah, like in the title, a frog in the pond is worth two in the bush, right? Isn't that
Right?
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
the frog? Just so anyone's clear, the frog thing was a joke. It's not a real saying. Hey, Felicia's here. Okay, now we can play the video. I wanted to wait for
Cool.
Felicia.
Nice.
Just gonna watch. She said, "Oh, come on.
Oh,
You can come up audio only, Felicia. You can have any
dude,
name you
you're
want.
that guy that
And just be
kicked
on
my
audio."
ass in the Are you smarter than a stoner? Or is that you? No,
Not
maybe
me.
not. Oh, okay.
Me and Waylon both have won, but I don't think I played you, but maybe.
Oh, I suck at it. If it has anything to do with remembering a name or a title, I'm out. You're gonna win.
So we already got a whole bunch of good ones in the comments, you guys. This is going to be
Yeah.
awesome. So let's play this video. It's not going to automatically mute us, so you guys know I'm playing it through a different route. So, but go ahead and check this.
Pretty cool.
Hey,
I don't
that's
That's
what
a
we
good
did
one,
out.
Waylon. Nice
Not
one.
bad. Pretty simple. Just
Nice one.
keeping it short and sweet. To
And
name another
those of
additive,
you
or
that are of age, every single one of them photos meant something to you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
didn't it?
Definitely.
It was you remember the stuff they said as soon as you see it. You're
Oh
like,
yeah.
Tommy boy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, you can get a good look at a steak by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it. Like, that's just a classic line. I don't even know if that'd be called an adage, but I love it. And I was like, I'm putting that
Yeah.
in there, and then you
How
got
about-
Anchorman. Go ahead, Becca.
I've been using one lately. It just came out of, I don't know where it came from, but it just popped in my head. It was I don't have a dog in that hunt.
Right, dog in the fight, right? Yep.
Yeah,
It looks like I'm
So-
frozen. Oh, I guess it's catching up. Guys, hit that reaction button. We got 2 reactions, 14 people hanging out in here. Let's get that button lit
Nice.
up on fire. If you're on Rumble, 11 Rumblers over there, guys, hit that Rumble button. Put some comments in there. We'll put you right up on the screen. We can see what you're saying. Everyone on Facebook will be able to see what you're saying.
Valerie.
That's awesome.
And
Very
yeah, anybody
cool.
that wants to come up, please come up and share. You guys are sharing already in the comments. I mean, look at some of the fine as a frog's hair. I like that one.
Pretty is
You
as
know,
pretty does.
drier than a popcorn fart. You know, I love some of these.
Yeah.
Finer than frog hair.
Nervous as a
louder
nail.
than birds.
Nervous as a 9-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I
Rocking
remember that
chairs.
one. I remember that one. Yeah. Have you heard some of the ones I've said tonight? Like I said,
Higher
I
the
don't want to get.
giraffe's pussy.
Oh, that's new age. That's new age.
Right?
That's the new age stuff. But what did I say? Don't put the cart before the horse, or like, don't
Yeah,
call
don't count
the
your eggs
pot calling
before
the
they're
kettle
hatched.
black. Yep.
Or your
Hotter than
chickens before
two
they're hatched
rats
or something.
fucking in a pair of wool socks. What the actual fuck?
Oh, I didn't get a chance to say this, Jason. I left this background up so I'd feel like I was near with you and Melanie.
Aw,
Remember?
California sun.
Let me grab you a coconut.
Waylon, you're good, bud.
Oh man,
You're
what's up,
good.
Chris? Chris, come up and have a sesh and tell us any old adages. We got 20 people watching and 7 reactions. Come on, family! You look at these beautiful people on my screen. I forgot them backwards so you can read my shirt. Everyone, right over here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Come on now, Chris. Come on up. I know you got
Hi,
some good old
Christopher.
country sayings, and
Hello,
Felicia got some good
hello.
ones. She's gonna let it run here. Let's see. It's if it's raining with the sun out, the devil's beating his wife. Holy shit! I
Oh,
thought it was
yeah.
something else. I thought it was something like "Don't piss down my back" and call it
Trigger
rain.
everybody tonight.
That's where she was going with that one, but that got deep. Oh, we got Kasia joining us. Hi, Kasia.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
Kasia.
beautiful girl. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm
Right there.
still poking, girl. I'm still poking along.
Oh
Yep,
yes.
that's all we can do, right? That's kind of a saying in itself. There's so many. I did pull up some like definitions and things because there is difference between idioms, adages, and proverbs. An idiom is a phrase that has a meaning of its own that cannot be understood from the meanings of its individual words. Here are some examples. Okay, so to be fed up with means to be tired and annoyed with something that has been happening for too long. Weird.
That's
an
also a
example
fly
of an
apart.
idiom.
That's a fly apart.
All right. Here's a proverb. A proverb is like, don't cry over spilled milk. A stitch in time saves 9.
Yeah.
Wow. Proverb is a short, popular saying that gives advice about how people should behave, or that expresses a belief that in generally thought to be true. Okay, is generally okay. My bad. An adage is a short saying that transmits wisdom. Here are some examples of adages. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A friend in 9 is a friend indeed, or a friend in need. I'm sorry. A penny saved is a penny earned. We've all heard those. Let's hear some obscure ones. Felicia's already got us beat, I think, on the obscure ones.
Yeah.
Did you notice I had a couple lists of random ones that I found pictures of, and they were fuzzy pictures, but hey, I found some for that video.
You did good, man. You did good.
Don't piss in the wind. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't eat yellow snow.
Tell them to peach seed. Not sure that.
You
Tell them the
to
peach seed.
The choir.
I'm not sure of that one. There are some like religious sayings that I don't think are considered adages. We brought some up the other day. Somebody brought it up in the chat when I was thinking of this being a topic, and I can't think of them at the moment, but I'll try to bring them up. The grass. He says the grass is only greener because it's fertilized by shit. Colder than a witch's titty. Okay,
Yeah.
I think you mean that's an Eskimo. Witch. Well, no, you're right. That's I've heard that one too. One too. High as a kite. Yeah, and I just might stop to check you out. Wow. Charlene, come up and hang out. You can. I'm sure you can give us a few. Donna, hello. Shaking like a dog shit and a peach seed. What's with this peach seed thing? Everyone and their peach seeds. Oh man.
No, that sounds tough.
I'm gonna steal.
Yeah.
In a steel bra.
That's funny.
In a steel bra. That you got to be careful with those. Those will catch metal detectors. Those underwires.
I just say burn them motherfuckers. I'm over it. Excuse my language. I am, man. I'm totally over that. I'm not. They don't like it. Don't look at me. So.
I put myself in places where people can see me. That's what I like to do. We got 17 people and 9 reactions. Let's hear some let's see some tags. Let's get some share out, guys. Everybody's got some funny adages and sayings like "when in Rome." Like I don't think that thing works here. Well, you know, like what they say, "when in
Yeah.
Rome." I
Hi,
forget what else.
Charlene.
Shaking like, yeah, I saw that one. Okay, so let me pull up some other ones here. I think I had a list of them. List of adages. Let's do that. Here we
It's
go.
hard to think of them off the top of my head,
It
but like in
is.
certain situations, they just flow, you know?
Yeah, and it seems like we're on the spot right this minute, but we did have a whole bunch the other day. You know,
My
calling
mom was always one, you know, you make a face or stick your tongue out at something. Your face will freeze like that.
right. The pot calling the kettle black. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
2
don't think
wrongs
it's
don't make
really
a
a
right.
thing, but don't be a sheep.
And these all used to have meanings, but now we use them as a term, as a meaning. You know,
Yeah.
so when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Like that used to have a meaning. Now it has a separate meaning that only means something when you say that.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know.
How
And
about?
then
Oh, sorry.
go ahead. I was just gonna read
Stop
more.
and smell the roses. How about that one?
That's a good one.
That's a good one for me.
That is a good one.
KJ, you got any?
No, I'm thinking.
See, it's
Don't
hard,
look.
isn't
Hey,
it?
listen.
You already said some of the ones, like when you're reading the
Uh-huh.
titles, like
Oh, there's a lot. Don't look a
We
gift
did a
horse
lot
in the
of them.
mouth, everybody.
Gift horse
Birds
in
of
the
a feather
mouth.
flock together. Okay.
Well,
Yep.
you know, we're saying all these, but does everybody know what all of them mean, or where one of them or two of them came from? You
I was trying to
know, how
find that
long have they been
actually.
around? What is, you know, what was the
Well, I'm
origin of
52 years
some
old,
of
so
these
a lot
ones?
of these I've heard for 52 years.
Right, plus, you know, so
And so,
where was
yeah,
it old farmers that came up with certain ones? Was it certain cultures that came up with certain ones? You know,
right.
there is the handful of ones that we know, all of us know. But what about these weirder ones that are in the background that were like, when somebody says it, we're like, what the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Where the hell did you learn that? Oh, I don't know. My great 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 grandfather always used to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's
So
the family words that like they're old fashioned words that a lot of people don't really know nowadays, you
yep.
know. And so in a family, usually you'll have certain words that they still use. You know, it's just, I don't know, weird. I can't even think of an example right now, but yeah. So
Oh, we're gonna find some. It'll jog. This will jog our brains. I promise. Here we go.
So
So a
Felicia
sight for
says
sore
close
eyes.
but no cigar
Yeah.
is early 1900s at the carnivals. The prizes were cigars, and if you lost, he would say close but no cigar.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's a good one. Let's
What
see.
about the
Okay.
one from
Here's some origins.
the old? Oh, I'm sorry, Waylon. Go ahead.
I was just this one actually has some tells you where it came from. So like this one says a sight for sore eyes. Writer Jonathan Swift, probably most famous for Gulliver's Travels, used to use the phrase in 1700s. A quote: the sight for you is good for sore eyes was found in a work titled A Complete Collection of Gentile and Indigenous Conversations. Weird. So
That's cool.
they're adapted. Here's one: bite the bullet, just like Jim
Yeah.
Carrey. Bite
Yeah.
the bullet. Sometime between the 18th and 19th century, the expression originated from outdated medical practices, especially for soldiers back in the day to distract patients. Oh, I remember
That
this.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
since anesthesia was not a thing yet, doctors would have them bite down on a literal bullet.
Isn't that wild?
Here we can. Oh, that's fine. Hands down. Hands down the best podcast I've ever done. Dating back to the 19th century, the phrase refers to horse jockeys loosening their grip on the reins when their horse had a strong lead in a race. Giddy up. Interesting.
That's cool.
Crocodile tears. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
big one, isn't it?
This phrase originated from the belief that crocodiles cry, but the tears produced by crocodiles are not not emotionally driven. What? I assume whoever verbally used this phrase first was a sassy individual. Hmm. Very interesting. It doesn't say that, like that's all they could give on it. Like there's no you can't know where every phrase comes from. That's one of the things.
Oh yeah, please. That's a good one. Don't let
Yeah.
the bed bugs bite.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
she probably, being working in a hotel, it's definitely one they got to say. Cat got
I
your
got your
tongue.
tongue.
Yeah, the cat.
Example of expression being lost to time, but there are some theories with the least clear origins of the bunch on this list. Some believe it is related to ancient Egyptians cutting out tongues and feeding them to cats, while others
Wow.
believe it originated from flogging crew members aboard vessels. Very strange.
Wow.
I would
Mm.
caught red-handed. Oh, we brought that one up the other day. A saying
Yeah.
with origins dating back to the 15th century Scotland. Caught red-handed is referred to being found with blood on your hands after they have committed a crime. Pretty simple. See, that's what I thought. Someone else said it was from something else. So I bet you there's different versions. Again, this is BuzzFeed, so from whatever
Right.
you want to take that. Waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Walking up. I hope you don't walk up the wrong side. A Roman superstition. Positive forces await on the literal right side of the bed. However, if you get out of on the left side, that's some bad energy right there. Oh wow. So that's not even a religious type thing. It's the Romans had a superstition. Running amok. You guys remember that? The word amok comes from the Malay word mangamuk. Interesting, which means to make a furious and desperate charge. Captain Cook used the phrase to describe the behavior of Malay tribesmen. Interesting.
Just running amok.
What's up, Silos?
Silos, what's up,
What's
brother?
up, buddy?
Hello.
Silos, you got any cool like Hispanic adages or sayings or phrases that you grew up with? I got guys. If you didn't see it, Silos had this amazing picture of their wedding, where they I don't even know how to. I don't know what the terms are for the tradition, but they're standing up on like this like sliced piece of a tree, this large like log slice, and there's all these like flowers everywhere. Like this whole like thing for his wedding, and it was really awesome. If you get a chance to
Sounds
check it
beautiful.
out. Mexico tradition, yeah, or Mexica. Is that an A? Am I seeing that right?
Mhm.
Mexico tradition. Maybe he meant to put an N there. I'm sure. All good. But yeah, I thought it was awesome, Silos. Congratulations, bro. So yeah, can't hold a candle. That seems like an obvious one. Let's see. That dates back to the 17th century, and its meaning related to incompetence. One's incompetence. Interesting. I forgot that was what it meant. The saying came from talking about an apprentice who was not even skillful enough to hold a candle of his master.
Wow.
In short. So yeah, we actually say it differently now.
Yeah, that's sharp. Like that's let me stab you real quick.
Please don't stab me.
We say it. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
We say it like you couldn't hold a candle to this. I couldn't hold a candle to that, and this is just a little bit slightly different where it came from. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got somebody in the backstage there.
Well, it's Dan the Mushroom, man.
Oh, okay. He can let himself up.
What's up?
Oh, hey, there's no static.
It's no static now, is there, huh?
Oh man, I was trying to get your attention. I was like, you need to just leave and come back. Like the live would still be going. You just,
Hey, I'm learning.
It's all good.
Oh, that's a good one, Charlene.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Where the
good yours. Yeah, she just went straight to the.
Yeah.
That's a good one right there. I can't believe nobody said that one yet, or at least I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Slap my ass and call me Nancy. I thought it was Susie. Maybe
Thought
Nancy
it was
works
a
too.
biscuit.
That's a real
Butter
good
my
one.
biscuits.
Butter my. Why is she here? She's not. She's not
Not
feeling
here.
well. Jess. She's there. She's actually here. She's just not on the screen.
Here.
Break the ice. Ah, yeah, breaking the ice. Date back to the 17th century. Writer Samuel Butler used the expression in a poem, Hudibras, which read, "At least broke silence and the ice." At last broke silence and the ice. Interesting. That doesn't make any sense, but I guess in that book there was some ice nearby that broke the silence.
Yeah.
When in Rome. Ron, I don't think that's gonna work here. This one has gone through a plethora of iterations. As far as the English version, the saying as we know it, found in interesting letters and poem of Pope Clement, the some number. I'm not up on my Roman numerals,
14.
which read, that's 14. Oh, thanks, Steve. Oh, good going. And when we are at Rome, we should do as the Romans do. That one's
I just see
pretty.
the top of George's head the whole time.
He's
I
got
was
more
like-
hair than you do.
I'm like, you can go all day and talk adages and sayings and Seinfeld.
Oh, for sure. Rub the wrong way. Whoop. Yeah, I wonder what that came from. Let's see, from Mary Hughes's Aunt Mary's Tale in 1819. While the origins of this one are dated to the Americanized version of this expression, no doubt came from Mary Hughes.
Wow.
Barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
I had that one in the video. Baxter! Dating back to the 1800s. This common phrase related to hunting with with packs of dogs. Not too much to this one. A dog was barking up the wrong base of the tree. Odds are the prey escaped, or the dogo was just incorrect. Okay. Well, I don't want to go through. I want to give us more chances to say
How
them.
about does a bear
only
shit in
20.
the woods?
Rule of thumb: spill the beans.
Spill the beans.
Steal your thumb or steal your
Did-
thunder.
Did
Interesting.
they even
That's
mention anything from Forrest Gump?
Put a sock in it. Well, not everything is about Forrest Gump, Dan.
No,
and I know you
I
are
was
having
saying-
trouble with that, but I'm
They
just.
were talking about movies, Seinfeld and movies, but I know like Forrest Gump, there's a lot of
I didn't
sayings
think
like
about that one. I thought.
box is like a box of chocolates, you know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. You mean a life? Life is like a box of
Like,
chocolates.
yeah, life is like a box
Show
of
your
chocolates.
true colors. Oh, the true colors. Let me read that one.
Colors. Yeah.
More nautical lingo. Interesting. Lowering your colors aboard a ship to hide your nation's flag is a strategic move in a naval battle. If you hoist your flag high and after hiding it, you're showing your true colors. Oh, that makes sense. It's a Master and Commander fan. I love the expression.
If you build it, they will come.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Cold feet.
That's from another movie too.
How about this one? Smile and the world will smile with you.
I think that's a
Hey,
commercial. No, I'm kidding. No, it's definitely one. No, it's definitely one. One of the earliest pieces of evidence of the phrase "cold feet" comes from poet Stephen Kane, 1896. Released Maggie, a Girl of the Streets. Yeah, no one knows about that, but yeah, okay, it's in a poem. Interesting.
Bye, Keisha.
Oh, sorry guys, food came. Okay.
Yeah.
What about does a bear shit in the woods?
That's it.
Yep.
That's it right there.
Bury the hatchet.
Yeah, deep.
Paint the town red.
Oh my! And then it shows it's from that movie.
Yeah.
Red rum.
Oh yeah, nice. Right on.
A lot of
Shiny.
controversy about the origins of this one, but people in the UK believe it references the Marquis of Waterford and friends in 1837, who went on a
Shiny.
night of drinking through the English town of Melton Mowbray. Steve-o! Whereas people in the U.S. cities 1884 in the Oxford English Dictionary quote the Chicago Adventure 1896. Wow. Now there's some controversy there in the red rum. I mean the red.
Keisha, that's a good one. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all of them.
I use that one a lot actually.
Yes.
Yep, don't judge. Yep, that's a good one.
That is.
Right.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Right
See,
on.
let's hear some, man. I want to hear one. You got a good one? Oh no, he just did a dab. He's got a dab ready. I'll
I
smoke
got a
with you.
boulder.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
How about some cannabis ones? There's got to be some good cannabis ones.
No, but you always forget what we say.
You can't.
Exactly.
You can't do a nose dab until you blow your nose first.
Puff, puff, pass.
I like
Testing,
pick your-
testing, 1 2 1 2.
Are
Yeah,
you gonna
pass the
bogart that
microphone,
joint
pass
or
the
what?
joint,
How about this
talking
one?
into it too much.
You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
Yeah, that's never recommended anyway.
Yeah, it's
I don't
probably
think.
not appreciated.
Okay, that's a good one right there.
Cat
Cat
says,
says take a horse to the water, but you can't make the water or make it drink.
Exactly.
"Don't cry over spilled milk." I don't know if that one's been said yet, but that's a good one too, Ashley.
Yeah, I haven't
Cat,
seen
come
that.
up. We need a
Cheers, guys.
Newfoundland.
Where did
Cheers.
why did that saying even come? Don't cry over spilt milk. Why did
Look it up. You got a computer.
curious. I do.
You're a
I think that came from a
can
farm
share
saying
in if you like.
personally, like with when they would have to milk a cow or goats or something, the bucket fell over. Okay. Nowadays I would think it means, something happened and you can't do anything about it and it is over.
Right.
It is what it is. That's another one.
That's that's the deal.
Dude, paper towels are expensive nowadays. I'm crying over spilled milk.
Me too. Milk is fucking expensive.
I stopped drinking milk, you guys. It's kind of weird, but it kind of
Me
makes
too.
I don't know. It's kind of okay. I've always loved milk.
Yeah.
But you know what I love about milk are like sweets and cakes.
Exactly.
That's what I love about milk. So
yeah.
I enjoy a nice glass once in a while.
Yeah.
90% of the time it ends up spoiling. But a good glass of milk every once in a while doesn't hurt nobody, I don't think.
Blowing who? Gale.
Blowing gale.
It says the crying over spilt milk is actually 350-year-old idiom used in a 1659 book.
Wake up, Cat.
Apparently it said no weeping for shed milk.
Oh, here's one. Anthony says, if you got 1 foot in yesterday and 1 in tomorrow, you're shitting on today.
Wouldn't they want 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot something else, or there used to be a saying?
Shake what your mama gave you.
Banana peel.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
What's that saying? 1 flew over a cuckoo's nest? No, that's just the title of a movie. Cat heard that down in East Texas. See, cats in Canada, and if Cat's hearing some of those same ones, man, they're just like these universal phrases.
They're everywhere. Yeah.
Don't milk your pet cat. Well, you can milk anything with nipples, Anthony. Who knit ya? Who knit ya? That's Snoopy speak. I don't know if that could be.
Who knit ya? That makes sense, though. I like that.
Who knit ya? Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of them, and like in some languages they kind of speak backwards,
Right.
And it's just funny hearing, like, especially proverbs. There's definitely some Asian sort of sayings, and like you got like fortune cookies, and they usually have something on them that gives you like this little wisdom in a phrase.
Yeah, that's true.
Silos, give me some perspective here, man. What kind of cool phrases did you grow up with? Anything? I know you're on the spot. It's hard when you're on the spot. It's
Man.
like
I mean,
you gotta till the
okay.
cows come home. Let's see.
So, like my mom in our household, it wasn't that much of like Spanish talking. She was more like with English talking stuff, but she spoke Spanish though. But like if I go to my friend's house or like my cousin's house, and like they would speak Spanish there, it would either be like cabron or tonto, menso. Like it's a bunch of shit, you know what I mean? Like just like, so tonto means dum dum. Come here, dum dum. Menso means come here, dumbass.
And like then shortened phrases. Okay.
I mean, but when you hear it in English, you're just like, God damn, that's
right.
mean. It's just like, but and like the OG eyes of like, like my cousins, like uncle or like the grandma or something, they'd be like, oh, back in my day, like, you know, in Spanish telling us and stuff. And I'm just like, well, it ain't back in your day, because I was young, and I thought I was all, it's not back in your day.
Oh,
It's right
man.
now. She was like, all I remember was just like talking back and seeing the fucking chocolate just come around and boop. And I was just like, oh shit.
Right?
She's like, she's holding the chocolate saying, I don't have to be your mother. She goes, I'll regulate you myself. And I was just like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so
It reminds me of
sorry.
one. It takes a village. It takes a village. That's an old saying. I think I don't know where that came from, but it takes a village to raise a child or something like that is what I think it goes to.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I don't think that's a saying. That's the truth.
it was a
That
book.
is
that
the
was
everybody
written.
on the block. I didn't really have my dad.
Don't throw stone if you live in a glass house. Yep.
Yeah,
Don't
buddy.
throw. Or that's similar to the religious phrase, you know, let he who is without sin throw the first stone.
Yeah.
You know, kind of a thing. Very similar.
Oh, I'm
If you're
chucking stones all
What?
crazy.
fart in a shower, if you fart in a shower, it's still a wet one.
Well,
What did
Anthony,
you just say?
Come on, Anthony.
We're
You
coming
got
up.
better
Wait,
ones than that,
hold on.
bro.
Hold on,
You got to
time
make
out. I
me
know I'm not
laugh
that
at
big off that
least.
nose there.
Well,
Hold on.
technically, yeah, because you're in a shower.
I gotta read
No.
that again.
That's a good one, Cat.
Go
An eye
back.
for an eye. What comes around
If
goes
you fart in the
around.
shower,
What you reap
is it
is what you
still a
sow.
wet one?
Takes one to know one.
Just don't fart into an eye.
What comes around goes around. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
pink eye.
I thought I said that backward.
Two birds of a feather.
Birds of a feather
Flock
flock together. Yeah.
I still
Everyone-
can't stop reading that one that Anthony wrote. That one was awesome. If you fart in the shower, is it still
Whoa.
a wet one?
Charlene says she just got pulled by Facebook for her mom's statement, like
Oh,
something
nice.
a phrase that she said maybe.
Oh dang! Yeah, you gotta be careful, Facebook, on that dumb shit. Sorry, I don't mean to say dumb shit.
Life's a bowl of cherries. Can
What
you dig it? Life's a garden. Dig it.
Life's a box
brother.
of chocolate.
Another Forrest Gump saying there's an awful lot you can tell about a person by their shoes.
I don't know if that's that's literally just a line from the movie. That's
Yeah, but
Hey,
really,
it's
if you
still
think about it,
truth.
if you look at someone's shoes and they're dressed like, say they're dressed all,
I think it's a real one.
dirty
think
and
it
all
was
kinds of stuff, but you look at their shoes and they're wearing some real nice leather loafers, you're gonna know something's up. All
Do
right.
you think it was an idiom before the movie? Because a lot of times our writers would go and just look up.
Well, I'm sure. I think
idioms.
it's been in some books before, but I'm just saying on my weirdness of my brain.
Well, I mean, Forrest Gump was named the #1 movie for a reason. A lot of those sayings in it, they the writers made up, and it was a lot of genius lines and incorporated with Tom Hanks, who just did such a performance.
Well, Tom Hanks, he's one of the most trusted people in America, and he lies to you for a living. So if that tells you how good of an actor he is, there you go.
I don't think anybody else would have played it better, but that's why there's still a lot of sayings and quotes from that movie that even 30 years later,
Right.
They'll remake it soon with like Channing Tatum.
I don't think they'll ever touch that movie.
Got him.
No, you did not just say that.
What are some like internet sayings? Like
I've heard the sayings about him. They're actually bringing a movie
The one
back
who
where his
smelt
child
it, dealt
about
it.
his child.
Yeah, there's a good one.
Saying that
The one who denies it supplies it.
We got that one. And
Here you go, Silos.
Picture perfect.
Picture perfect.
Yeah.
Stupid is as stupid.
I heard picture perfect and I closed them all.
I'm just gonna start quoting Forrest Gump all day now.
There it is.
Let me think of another Forrest Gump line.
If your friends jumped off a bridge,
This is
would
such
you?
a original one. Takes one to know one.
You know why I put
Takes
takes one to know one. Yep. I put the
Good
granny from Beverly Hillbillies on the video because she had all kinds of cool like hillbilly sayings. Like you got hillbilly sayings that I don't even know those are
The
adages or what.
cornbread
Like
ain't
they're
half
just
done.
all kinds of. There's some. My mom was hillbilly. My dad was from North Carolina. There was plenty of those kind of phrases and sayings, but I mean I could have just started writing them down, but there's lists of them already.
I think,
it's like
I feel like some of those sayings, like me and Jenny were like peas and carrots. Like,
yeah,
when that movie came out, I felt like all my friends were saying those lines and using it at that time. When it came out.
So it's saying that the origin about the shoes, that it was Forrest Gump but it has been sold or been said that in old shoe factories, it was always talked about that you could really tell something about somebody's shoes. So inside the shoe factory when they were making the types of shoes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But this does say that the origin was from Forrest Gump.
Wow.
So
So what Kat's saying though, it's similar. Don't judge a person until you've walked in their shoes.
That's a good point.
That is another saying too.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know if path. I think it's person, but same difference. Went without shoes for 3 years before, so mine can be kind
wow,
of
Anthony.
what?
I try not
man.
to wear shoes, and now I can wear my web feet now. So
He
I'm
lives.
like, fuck
He
yeah.
lives in California though. I couldn't do that in the Midwest.
Mm.
No, too many changes in temperature. Yeah, he lives
Right.
in like a desert-like climate. Party foul. Party foul. Okay, that's a more recent one. When you say what would you guys say just a single word like the word cool? The
What
word
about
cool?
the 5-second rule?
The 5-second rule. Now I wonder where that originated from. Like, you
Their
know,
elevator don't go all the way up.
he's not the brightest crayon in the box.
That actually originated because after
Jeez,
5
Not the
seconds,
sharpest
it
tool in the
was
shed.
likely to
It just
on
fell off the
something.
cracker. Yeah.
Don't you
I
remember
like to mix them up.
Mythbusters? Mythbusters actually did a whole episode on that, and they proved that after 5 seconds, the amount of germs on an item after it was dropped it exploded. So that saying is kind of true. About the 5-second rule is, it's actually probably pretty safe to eat until it reaches that point.
So they tested it like before that point, and then on another
and then, like
item
5
after.
seconds, and then they did it afterwards, and there was definitely a lot more contaminants on the items after they sat there for a while.
Yeah. So yeah, those are single word. I don't know, maybe
Dude, you are so right, Erica.
cool, groovy. Those kind of tell you things, but those aren't necessarily truths. I brought that up, but I have to digress from that for sure. What, Silos?
I got one.
Go ahead.
They're peanut butter and jealous. They got that KY jelly all over that shit.
Haterade. You know what that means,
right?
right?
Yes. And if you know what that quote's from too, in movie,
oh yeah,
I will take a nose down for you.
I do not.
It's from Friday.
There's the term haterade from a movie. Is that what you're saying?
Not haterade. You're talking about what you just said, right, Silos?
Yeah, they're peanut butter and jealous. They got KY jelly all over that shit.
Sounds like a stoner movie. It's not Pineapple Express, is it?
And there's a stoner actor in it too.
It's got to be half baked. Fuck.
We gave it two good tries. Pineapple Express.
The Interview.
Same. That's almost. I would almost say it's obscure, but I did see that movie. But I only saw it the one time.
I think it's hilarious. He's like, friends don't kill
Charlene's fucking throwing them out there.
Penny for your thoughts.
I'm gonna put that movie on. I want to watch that movie now. I love. And one thing about me is like I told work too because they do music trivia and I know all of my music as well. And I'll be in the gym yelling, "Oh, that's so and so. This is this song," and they're like, "You can't say it. It's for them to say it, not you in the gym." And I'm like, "Oh, my bad." But then like they start. My boss starts like naming quotes for movies, and I'm like, "Oh, that's this movie and this movie." And he's like, "Wow, you know your movies," and I'm just like, "I love movies. Like, I could take it like from Donnie Brasco or Casino or fucking even more, like old school, like I know all those movies by heart."
Well, you see, that's what that's what I use for references in the videos I make. Like that's what I grew up on. Like that, as soon as I think of a topic, I think of a bunch of movies that personify that topic, like that show off that moment. And
A Bronx Tale.
It's always movies. You ever seen In Bruges?
I've heard of that movie, but I haven't seen it yet.
Well, we'll get back on topic, but go check that one out. It's good. You'll be dropped. Your jaw will be dropped. Is that another idiom?
Yeah.
Jaw dropping. Right.
That's another one. Yeah.
I like to mix them up though. I'll be like,
what is
it's
that?
not brain, or it's not
Marie
brain.
Antoinette said, what was it? Let them eat cake.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a quote from her, I think.
Yeah.
But I guess that
what
people
about
use
they
it
want
now.
their cake and eat it too?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's don't shit where you sleep.
I like to mix them up
That's
though.
a great one.
I like to say things like, it's
Don't
not
piss where
rocket
you eat.
surgery. It's not rocket surgery. That's one I say a lot. People are like, what?
Right, it's like-
Dime a dozen.
Brain
That's
surgery.
it. Yeah.
Kathleen Kelly is great. I'll be honest. It's really nice.
Dime a dozen. Yep. I like that
Hey,
one.
hey, Waylon.
Yes, sir.
Did it hurt?
That's a pickup line. I'm not going to fall for that.
When you fell from heaven.
Well, listen, I
Your
crawled
shit
my
don't
way
smell
up.
like, or your shit smells like roses.
I
Don't
crawled
smell
my
like
way
roses.
up from the depths.
I don't know why, but that shit just popped in my head right now.
Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Ha ha. I heard that a lot growing up. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are the things that your mama, like, and grandma or grandpa, like, would say, and you just be like, huh?
What's the
My
one
dad
about
would
the
say,
sun going down red? What's that one?
the sun going down.
Yeah, red sun. Oh, fuck! I can't think right now. I'm sorry.
Pale moon horizon.
That's a good one.
That's a song. What's
Red
I
sun
just
in the
lost
morning, sailor's warning. Red sun at night, sailor's delight.
Better late than never.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Run, Forrest, run.
No. Stop looking up quotes from Forrest Gump.
I was gonna.
Dan.
That one. How many times have you used that though? When you're like somebody's running and
Dang,
you
I'm
yell
about to
that
stop
out.
looking at Google.
It's a thing now, but it's not a truth. It's just
Yeah.
describe someone running.
Everybody's Googling them by now, I bet.
Loose
No, I
lips
just
sink
had-
ships. I like
I
that
have
one.
35 unforgettable Forrest Gump quotes that I can share at
Backstabber.
any moment.
But I'm gonna jump off here. Much love, y'all. Waylon.
All right, CeeLos.
See you
See you
later.
later.
Everybody else. Sorry.
Did you? Hey, I'm gonna get with
Much
you.
love, y'all.
You sent those. Oh,
He gone. He coughing.
my dad used to say something I did not understand as a kid. He would say, or how would he put it? I can't even remember how he put it now because I couldn't understand how the hell what the hell it meant. He would say, well, did you, or I'll have to come back to it because I can't. Now I'm trying to think of it in my head and it doesn't sound right.
Right.
Did you ain't? No, it's not something like it made you go back and forth and you're like, huh?
Right.
Were you born in
I
a
can't
barn?
remember it. Huh?
Born
Were you
in a
born in a
barn.
barn?
Born in a barn.
Right.
Yep.
We're not heating outside
Till the cows come home.
till the
That's
cows
one.
come home.
I looked up the top 20 catchphrases out of a movie, and guess what number one is? It's actually "This is Sparta."
I guess
Must
that
be
one
saying
tells
in
you
a
a little
movie.
something too.
This is
Hello,
Sparta.
Michelle.
Really? It's not Show Me the Money?
It's on the
Show
list,
me
I
the
think,
money.
but
Show me the
the
money.
300 movie actually was a huge hit. It was really popular. I remember when it
Mhm.
came out.
Yeah,
That
it's a good
scene was
movie.
really, really epic.
It was.
I want to say he kept saying, "Did you ain't?"
Did you
It was
ain't?
some weird North Carolina thing. It was something along these lines.
I'll be back.
Like,
The Terminator. That was the big one.
I'll be back.
Oh,
These are like
one-
movie lines that become sayings that are very
Catchphrases, yeah.
common, I guess.
But-
Catchphrases, I guess.
But
But
those are important for in our.
Did you grow up with
society
any
at
though?
times.
Did you
So
grow
one
up
of
with
the
any?
things I've grown up with, and it's like some people understand it, some people don't, is I use the words "you reckon." You
Yep.
reckon?
Yep.
You know, and people are looking at me like, I reckon what?
Oh, I remember it now. I
Smash
remember it
this thing,
now.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, movies influence
not
our
a
culture
Puma.
so much in our sayings and society.
I know, but that's so hard to it feels like its own topic, its
better
own
don't.
thing. Like
You
True,
better
I know.
don't.
movie line, movie quotes, movie lines. That's a whole trivia like topic too. But I remember what my dad said. Now I'm not disagreeing with you. I think you're right, but it still could be its own whole separate
Yeah,
thing.
for sure.
But
I know what you mean.
but my dad said he would say, well, did you not? And I'd be like, huh?
Right.
What do I where do I go? What do I go with that? As like an 8-year-old kid, I'm like, just
Yeah.
and I'd be a smart ass at the time. I would say things and But yeah, oh man, that's a
It
whole
Did
seems
nother
you
like
not
story.
if
what?
I get really into it, like a good mad, that's when my redneck slang hillbilly talk comes out. And it's
And
ridiculous
a
because
lot of the
people are looking
slang,
at me like, what the fuck?
uh,
You better don't.
You better don't.
and I want to say there's a bunch of like possum sayings.
Oh, yeah. Don't play possum.
Let's not
Like,
say we did, Valerie. That's a good
let's
one.
not say we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Could you not? Yeah, Val, something like that. Did you not? Could you not?
down yonder.
Can't Devon did nothing. No, that's just bad grammar, Kathleen. That's why. Did you notice the picture of fried green tomatoes in the video? Because
Mhm.
it was a movie I remember just having a lot of southern slang and southern different
Right?
uh, type of speak. Not
Oh,
even
yeah.
slang, but like more like kind of.
Some of the Appalachian and like your very rural areas, they have like their own little kind of dialect that goes with the way they speak. And yeah, so
But some of these are so old that they've transcended that. That's the ones
oh
we're talking about that
yes.
are hundreds of years
Yes,
old.
you are. It's amazing
Definitely.
topic. I love
Down
it, Darwin.
yonder.
You do a good show.
I try, and they're not always. It's not like this one is almost where we have to stop for a minute and think, and then we come up with a few more, and it's like that's unusual. But for the most part, it's something that everybody can pitch in on. Everyone in the comments has something that they can remember, and they can pitch in on it. Erica
Right.
says, "Bless your heart." Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, blessing
Well,
hearts
bless
all
your
over the place,
heart.
right?
And isn't it funny how a lot of sayings now mean something negative?
Oh yes.
It's almost negative now if you hit like on a post when it should be a love. It's
Mm-hmm.
almost a negative if you if you put a period at the end of a message.
Yeah.
And so phrases and stuff get misconstrued and reused. That's why a lot of the stuff we're saying now tonight didn't have anything to do with what we use it for now.
Right.
The pot calling the kettle black. What the hell? That was something totally different back then. I think there was some tea kettle stuff, phrases too. Colder than cold as a. Never mind. Perfect timing
That's about
for this.
all I got.
Walking on eggshells. Yep, yep.
Oh
About all
yeah.
more Felicia. It's just hard when you're on the spot. That's all it is. It's just like there's so many that you can't even put them all.
Oh yeah, because come tomorrow morning, all of us are gonna remember 15 more.
Oh, easy. Yep. Easy as pie.
Bye, Becca.
Easy peasy. Oh. Phone call must have been. I'm looking at the
Phone
Rumble. I'm watching the
call.
Rumble because it's a little bit later.
Should have put me on my Rumble on there.
You could still. There's a space, or maybe you
I
should
got
have.
200 Rumble views from the episode earlier.
Well, very good, my
Oh,
son.
That's not pretty bad for my first live there.
No, but you realize that it takes like a half hour to an hour or more after
Yeah,
you
it's still
go.
processing right now.
Yeah, so that's the only downside to it. But yeah,
one says 288 and one says
Hey,
188.
Pam.
It's a different page, so it's kind of hard to get the accurate.
Ooh, time
time
flies when you're having fun.
fun.
That's a
Yeah.
good one,
Hi,
Charlene.
Pam.
Yep, time flies when you're having fun.
Got 18 lovely folks hanging out on the Facebook side. 18 reactions. Now that's the kind of ratio I'd like to see. I'm sure we had people coming and going, but you guys I really appreciate it. I'm trying to be a little more relaxed about everything. Really getting back to my reasons for doing things that I do, and redoubling my efforts on my real life projects and stuff. So this is one of my weekly kind of getaways. I do put a little bit of time and effort into this compared to other shows, but I do think it's very important that we have this kind of vibing and perspective. Like everybody in the comments are getting more perspective on us. We are getting perspective on you guys just by that interaction, by that participation. So I do appreciate it. We should play. I guess we play a little background tunes, but we've had a pretty good conversation so far. I want to thank everybody. Been 1 hour. We're at the 1 hour mark. There you go. I need to start. I need to start looking at that more and being like, okay, guys, we hit that 1 hour mark. Kind of giving us that breakup of the show. What did you say, Mushroom?
Conversation.
Background music actually makes you talk more. I was actually talking about that before the podcast with Audrey.
It's hard for me to know the volume, though. That's the only issue.
Yeah.
It's like I'll play it. I'll have it playing for 10 minutes before someone says that you're kind of hard to hear over the music, and I'm like, well, I don't know this.
Like some therapist office you go to, they'll actually have a little music playing while you
Not my circus,
talk,
not my
soft
monkey.
music.
That's a great one, Valerie.
Oh yeah.
So
Not my rodeo. A lot of variations of that one.
Alicia says, "My name's Bennett, and I'm not in it."
And that's what Felicia's saying right there.
What volume are you at?
Thanks, Michelle. Appreciate it. Can
All
you
your
hear
ducks
that?
in a row, yeah.
Can you hear that? It's at 16.
I was at 11 or 12.
Should I go lower? You think?
Yeah, it seems a little loud.
Okay.
Just
I'll take your advice, Mr. Static Cling.
I actually figured out what happened. It was my mic. It slipped down.
It wasn't plugged in all the way. That's what I thought.
No, it slipped down on the holder, and the holder was kind of interfering with the.
It was touching.
Yeah. So now I pushed it back up to the holder now.
Yuck. Get it together. You sound great now, though. Thanks.
Yeah, that's probably why, because I pushed it back up.
Having all your ducks in a row. Yep. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I know we've talked about don't count your chickens before they hatch, but the eggs in one basket thing is important too. That's why we're on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook tonight, everyone. Let's see. We got one person still watching on Twitch. Two Grow Fam members. What's up, Grow Fam? Appreciate you all. My favorite. It's my favorite one.
Not my circus, not my monkey. She replied to a comment, but it's she's she's over on one of the other pages, so I could see the comment she replied to. I can't. It doesn't show up on the StreamYard chat though.
Must be a full moon. That's a pretty good one.
That's a saying.
Although, well, it's a true. Like you inherently think of few things when someone says that. Like there's a bunch of crazy shit happening, there's some wrecks happening or something crazy in the news. Must be a full moon, even if it's not a full moon. I don't know. I feel like that's a good one.
Even if it's a half moon.
Yep. It's still a full moon, Dan, you just can't see it. The moon's still there. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Yeah, like we're here to pump you up. You guys remember that? Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that Hans and Franz.
Hans and Franz. Oh man, that's some good ones.
It's a good one.
While we're just thinking of stuff, we can digress a little bit, talk about other things, and then maybe it'll jog our minds. But definitely looking at what we can do next. We got a lot of things coming up. There's a big season of events and warm weather and things like that. I do want to remind you guys that we will not have people in the boxes on Thursday on 420. We haven't really been mentioning that, but it is a Thursday, so there won't be people in the boxes that week. But it's to be a live stream happening. God willing, we'll have Melanie and Jason there with us, and Dan and everyone here on the screen will all be in the same room. It'll be awesome. Hopefully that works out for everybody. But yes, we will. Say again?
I said I'm chopped liver. I'm just kidding.
I said everyone on the screen.
I know.
You're part of the show, so you're part. You're. It's hard for you not to be. Okay, well, listen.
Oh, up shit creek without a paddle. Here. That's a good one.
Shit's Creek. That's a show, isn't it? I don't even have our video loaded in this room.
Fucking slacking.
I don't even know where it is now. But Jason, what's anything cooking? Anything you wanna? Anything that you're wanting to talk about? Push out there. What's new?
Get at me in a week.
Okay. All
Get at me in a week. It's my first week here in California, getting things figured out here. It's an amazing fucking state. Things are done a little bit differently here than in Michigan. A little bit differently, so trying to get used to a few things, but it's going to be a hell of a journey. That's for damn sure. Got a lot of things coming.
You instantly went to summer. Like you jumped. You skipped. He skipped spring. You guys.
Oh, it ain't summer. I don't know where you're at. This part of California, it ain't summer.
Okay, it's a little bit northern.
It ain't no summer.
All right.
So it's still cold, wet, rainy, nasty. It's probably looks like it's 48 right now, 47 right now.
So we
yeah.
Okay. Well, touche. I thought it was be a little bit
no,
warmer there.
it ain't. The highest today the high was 60 degrees. So, but today was probably the nicest day I've had since I've been here. It's been just wet, rainy, and nasty. Actually, I drove from Michigan to here. Yeah,
it's a good one, Nora.
Oh yeah, I use that one a lot. I don't have a pot to piss in or a fucking window to throw it out of.
Even the chat is purple. What's the purple background? Is my favorite. What purple background?
You got purple background around the letters and everything.
Yeah, I got our runners purple and our
nice one.
Comments.
I like looks good with Steve-O's sleeve and your shirt and everything. I didn't get the color memo, but it looks like you guys did. So
I didn't. It's been like this. I haven't changed it. I didn't even touch it. But you got the not sitting in a car memo, and we're happy about that.
That I did.
Stand up if you want. You can stand up and be like, "Oh, let me just get a stretch in real quick while we're talking." And, instead of being stuck in the car.
Yeah,
definitely feels good to see.
I just can't wait to get everything all set up. Get my own area set up, get everything back to where I was. It'll be nice.
What's up, Rumble? Got 9 people on my Rumble side. Appreciate you guys. Been putting a lot of work in on Rumble, you guys, on Facebook. Just letting you guys all know, it's kind of an interesting platform, a little bit of a Wild West, kind of like YouTube was way back when it first started a little bit. The algorithm is insane, and you're just like catching all kinds of stuff, and it's not just tailored to people who are in with the crowd or whatever. Yeah. It's interesting over there. It's something we're working on it. I commented on your video while you were talking about how Rumble doesn't comment. I was commenting on your Rumble channel as you were saying that.
Nobody ever comments. Oh, I'm on the.
I keep an eye on it. If they comment, I'll pull it up on the screen, unless it's spam.
I got my tablet now with just Rumble on it over here.
There you go. And Jason, I told you before, but definitely if you guys start one or feel like you want to add it at some point, I'll get rid of YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter in a heartbeat.
I got a Rumble. I just I don't know. I don't remember what it is.
Oh.
I made one the first night.
I only got one.
I saw you comment on my thing at one time, so you might just have to do a password reset or
something. I have to figure out where it is and all of that shit. But yeah, I got one.
That's all that changes there, because there's 4 of us, so we can't. It can't make us like long.
There you
ways.
are right now.
It won't make us long ways. It just does this.
Oh,
let's do a dab. Okay, it's good.
I gotta
time
pause
for a
that.
smoke sesh. Ladies, come on, ladies. Ashley, we got Charlene. We got some ladies in the chat.
Yeah, Ashley up in here. We got people that are up in the box. Come
on up. Felicia B, you can come up. You can be on. You can just be with no picture at all. You can be like this, right? You could be like, hi, I'm here. Like, I'm still here, right? Look at me, I'm here, but you can't see me. You can just be here, but not be here.
Who gave it the thumbs down over here in Rumble?
Fine, geez, she said.
On Sir Steve-O's podcast.
Oh no.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. I got it immediately.
Oh, what a bunch of a-holes.
I got a hater, man. I get the same one as soon as I start, every time I get one.
I don't have any. I gave myself one though. Got that Rio. Down in Rio. It feels like I'm in Rio right now.
Rio.
All right,
let's we got 13 people watching.
Oh yeah, we got 18 people watching on Facebook. We got 10 on mine, 13 on Steve-O's. We've got over 40 people watching right now, you guys. It's been a good Thursday night. I hope you have a good Friday and get into that weekend, because there's like events out the ass coming up every month, every weekend for like the
We're
next.
getting into spring, and it's gonna turn into full-fledged farmers market.
You got to come up, Dan. You got to come up and meet Wes over at True Healthcare sometime, because he is putting on an artesian market. He's going to be doing almost like a farmer's market that includes
sure, I'll be
art
up there.
and then
100% be up there this year.
Acacia. And also, you can get your stuff in his store. I think he'd be interested for sure. He's got 3 different stores up there, and I don't think it's not anywhere close to Rosebud. So, Acacia's back again. There's some adages used in songs. A lot of songs have phrases and things in them that, Eminem is famous for taking apart phrases and stuff and rewording them for songs.
Right.
Artesian, yes, Val. It's going to be or artisan. I'm sorry, but it's going to be for like art and farm and food and stuff, like a farmer's market with artists, kind of.
Mushrooms.
Speaking of artists, Jason, I don't know if you saw, but we had a live performance on Monday's show, and we're going to be trying to do that every Monday. We had Colt Montgomery perform live this week, so we're gonna.
Was that the video that you played of the guy rapping?
No, that was
He's a
Tuesday.
country.
That
Okay.
was Tuesday, and that was a review on an event where there were rappers and there were different people. There was a comedian there, and there was a burlesque singer, there was a DJ guy there. It's a bunch of different things. There was a guy doing acoustic playing as well, so the rapper was just part of it. There was a bunch of different stuff there, and it was kind of cool. But this was a live on the show performance Monday. Anyway, it was fun. We're gonna try to do that every
I
Monday.
didn't catch that.
Little mini concert.
No, I seen you and Steve-O were playing a video. I don't remember what show it was. Of some guy rapping.
Yeah, the review
Kept saying
show.
the same thing over and over again.
Rapping.
Was he singing like a country music singer?
I don't know what it was. It was weird.
What do you say?
I
You
like
can find
when he
me in the
went solo.
pines. You can find me deep in the pines.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
Steve-O, okay. Steve-O's favorite.
Yeah.
He loves that one. Kasia,
That's what it was.
Kasia?
when he went acapella.
Yes, that was good. I liked that part. He went straight a cappella. That hoodie is dope. I was thinking the same thing. You got a dope ass hoodie there. Kasia. Felicia said that hoodie is
Heck
dope.
yeah. So far, I haven't seen another person with the white one, just because white is dangerous, and I did stain it.
Yeah.
already.
She said she likes how you got your name.
What's
Makes
up,
sense.
Smashley?
What up?
Oh, I do too, Felicia. That makes a lot of sense the way she got that now. When did have you been doing that for a long time? Kasia?
What?
The way your name is spelled?
Mm-hmm.
For a long time? I never even noticed.
Yeah.
Because the double capital really makes sense.
He gets rid of the Cassia.
Yeah. I think so.
Asia.
Hey,
Yeah. Smash.
No longer
Hello.
Cassia. Casa.
Asia.
Isa.
Here, I like to put myself here. That way I'm getting covered up, and I'll cover up my guests. But yes, ladies, thank you for coming up. We wanted some little bit of diversity of thought up here, and oh, I just remembered one. Go get you a Switch. No, like that's not. I don't know if that's a saying. That's just a threat. Go in the backyard. Go in the backyard. Get me.
You forgot to say trigger warning. Having flashbacks.
Go get me. Do I need to take my belt off? Wait, that's a different. I don't know if that's an adage.
Don't make me get the hose. I heard that. I don't know. Must be a southern thing.
Cool. What
Yeah, I
about
don't know about that. Did you
Maybe
get
something
whipped
to
with
cry
the
about,
hose?
No, you get out and like they'd squirt you with it.
Oh,
Like if you were in trouble.
I see.
Damn, we
I'll give you some
waterboarding
crap.
somebody? Like, what's going on?
Basically.
First they would tie us into a lawn chair, and then they would just hit us.
We
with
knew it
full
was a
blast.
different time, but shit.
Has anybody brought up?
My parents were strict.
Don't make me break my foot off in your ass. Is that one that's been brought up yet? Oh, okay.
We could do
that one comes to mind with that.
Yeah, like that's definitely a threat for sure.
Or kick you to Timbuktu.
Open a can of whoop ass. Open a can of whoop ass is a pretty
That's
pretty old thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how old. That's probably in the 80s. I think. Mike Hood. A shaved
up,
beaver is a happy beaver, and I will see myself out. Well, Mike Hood, thank you very much, sir. Have a good evening. Kathleen, I don't know. That one, that's a pretty current phrase. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I say that to my kids today.
I didn't just fall off the turnip truck. Yep. Now that reminds me of an old movie or old TV series with Tom Hanks. Back to Mushrooms, Forrest Gump references. Tom Hanks said it was on a TV series called Bosom Buddies. Or no, not Bosom Buddies. Yeah, he was, but then, but that wasn't even the right series. I'm thinking of the other one with Balky with the two brothers.
Oh, Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers, yes.
Yeah.
That's the one I was actually thinking of, not with Tom Hanks, but where he rides in the beginning, he rides on like a turnip truck or something as he's getting into the city. Anyway, you have to see the intro for that one. My late Phil loved to say, "Blow it out your ass." Better out than in. Shrek has some good ones. Better out than in, I always say.
Or if you're going to the bathroom after you eat, like you're gonna go unload what you loaded.
Drop. Never mind. I don't want to say that one. How is everyone
Drop a
doing?
You were
deuce.
so hungry you could eat a bear.
Yeah.
So hungry, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Or eat a cow.
That's one.
Yeah. Something like that. A few
All the
animals.
animals.
Something you definitely can't do.
Oh, you remember that one, Pam? Yep. Balky. I forget the other guy. His brother, like the normal guy. I was born at night, but not last night. Yeah, I like that one. Father-in-law. The military. There was a lot of funny sayings that drill sergeants would have. And you remember that, Dan? Like you like in the basic training, like there would just be these drill sergeants that were just almost like comedians. They would be so funny with some of the shit they would say, and they were doing that on purpose, trying to get you to break. Like especially if you're standing in formation and you're not supposed to move, like he'd like little like jokes where he'd be like, he'd come up like, did you shave this morning, Private? Like, yes, drill sergeant. He'd be like, with what? Your boot? Like, oh man, that one almost got me one time. He was saying that to somebody, like, with what, your boot? And I just almost lost it. I don't think that's really an adage, but man, they would have some good ones like that. Snafu, foobar, yeah, foobar. When you say the word foobar, definitely know what that means, don't you? Snafu, Val's playing like Scrabble. I'm just kidding.
I just added that your podcast to my Rumble successfully.
Oh, okay.
To the Mushroom Lounge.
How? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How did you add it? Where? Where did you add it?
Onto the Mushroom Lounge.
Yeah, but like it's not on the destinations up top.
Oh, it's not. It says it's successfully.
Steve-O's is up there. Is that yours, Steve-O?
Is my what?
Steve-O Rumble, yeah. And then
Yeah.
PITB 38.
In the Mushroom Lounge, it says I'm active. Let me go back to over here to StreamYard and see what happened.
Maybe mine's not in here.
Or Rumble, I meant.
No, this is mine.
Yours are still in there too.
I don't see it. I only see mine and interesting. Maybe it won't show me that. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Processing video. Let's see what happens.
Okay, the kitty.
Yeah, there's a lot of sayings about like black cats.
He's orange.
Cats.
His name's Trump.
Okay. No tanning dye required.
Yeah, he's already orange.
Orange. It's very good for his skin. All right, I'm gonna hit this purple alien OG, homegrown.
Did
This
not
one.
add it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's not and say we did.
Is that a coffee cup bowl?
Yeah, he made it. He didn't have another thing to smoke
Oh.
out of, so he just.
Did I
No, I'm
do it?
kidding.
I actually
I'm kidding,
have a
Ashley.
coffee
No, I'm
mug.
kidding. It's a real thing. It's a real smoke device.
I
This
do have
is
a coffee
the
mug for
Pepsi
real.
by Puffco.
It's a wake and bake
Orpheus.
coffee mug.
Yeah, it's made by the same people that made the Puffco Peak, made the
Ooh.
Bud Z. This is called the Cupsy. It looks just like a traveling coffee cup, pour a disposable coffee
Magneto.
cup. Got the
There I am.
mouthpiece right
There I
there.
am.
Orpheus,
Rumble.
what's up,
Oh
bro?
yeah, nice.
Orpheus, I only see 22 reactions when you came in. I need to see
Got an
23.
actual
I need to see one
heat
more reaction.
sleeve that
Orpheus.
slides on and off. I mean, it literally looks
you.
like a coffee
Huh?
cup.
Appreciate you.
That's
brother.
cool.
Sir Steve-O, fantastic. He says
Nifty.
you got a fan in the audience, Steve-O.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Orpheus. I appreciate your support, bro.
We're doing well. Thank you very much. It's been a great episode. If not like non-controversial, like it's not a deep, depressing topic or anything that's too serious. So I like it as a good buffer episode. Like we can hit something a tearjerker next week, but I do love these.
You guys ever
these
talk
sayings.
about the weed sayings?
Say again.
There we
Is there
go.
any the weed idioms or sayings or whatever?
That's what I was looking for. Is like maybe some cannabis ones.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Is there any? I was asking.
I'll search for it.
It works.
Yep.
It worked. Whalen,
I
we're
see
on
it.
my
I
spot.
see it.
We're on there.
Good job, buddy.
I figured it out.
Make Chrome faster. What? Memory saver frees up memory from income. Interesting. No, I'm not going to do that right now. It's a new option on Chrome. Let's see. Idioms.
I gotta go make coffee. I'll be right back.
No worries. I must have got hold of some crying weed.
Oh.
This stuff leaves me cold.
Loud.
Loud, yeah. Loud.
Mhm.
I mean, then we're just getting into, let's see, deep in the woods.
Yeah.
Deep
I've
in
never heard
the
that one.
woods.
Deep in the woods. No, that's not.
In the weed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Deep in the weeds. My
I
bad.
know.
My bad.
I don't
That's
add that word.
deep in the weeds.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed with problems. A restaurant worker completely overwhelmed with diners, orders, and unable to keep up with the pace. Deep in the weeds.
Kelly
Yep.
says that all the time. I was in the weeds.
A lost ball in the high weeds. Someone is completely clueless. That's funny. Crying weed. I think those boys out in the park are smoking crying weed. Can't you smell it? Slang for marijuana.
Yeah, that tops it off.
So they just drop the crying at some point. They're like, all right, we'll just drop that gas. Cheers.
Oh man, she been telling me that it means super sexy the whole time when she calls
Cheers,
me.
you rock.
I thought that meant super sexy. Damn.
That gas.
That
Giggle
gas.
weed. Dated slang marijuana primarily heard in U.S. Go into the weeds. To become totally immersed in or preoccupied with the minute details or complexities of something. That's me. I do that. Coming out of left field. Yeah, that came out of left field. Yeah. Remember that one for sure. Grow like a weed. Oh yeah. To grow up very quickly.
Yeah.
killer weed, man. Slang,
Yeah,
exceptionally potent I should be like, exceptionally potent marijuana, man. Monster weed, slaying marijuana that produces an exceptionally intense effect in those who smoke it. Like, what's the difference? There's no difference. The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Okay. Illegal, immoral, or illicit schemes will only ever yield bad outcomes. I think it means ever. Anyway, just weed. Noun, slang, marijuana. Oh yeah, that's a good one, Val, from a movie. That's a movie quote and probably an idiom or maybe a motto now. Like a words to live by.
Yeah.
Weed out. Oh yeah, we know that one. To remove out or to remove one, multiple undesirable people or things from a group. A noun or pronoun could be used between weed out and out. Weedhead, slang someone who frequently or habitually uses marijuana.
What do they call me then?
You're a mushroom head.
Mushroom head? Oh man.
Oh, and you're not. If you only had a purple hat on. Windows weeds.
I don't have any. I got
Black
one
dress
hat.
and veil traditionally worn by a widow while mourning the death of her husband. Widow's weeds. Interesting. They call it widow's weeds? That seems ridiculous. Oh, ma'am, I know your husband died, but here are your weeds to wear. You must put them on your head. Oh, we lost Kasia again, and Jason.
Widow's weeds.
Oh, they just went back there. Okay, it's because of the new option everyone's doing. I did it too. If you go to your general options, and whenever you shut your camera off, you can still be here, but you won't have a box on the screen.
What?
It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Well, there's 650 viewers in this Rumble called Town Ho Meeting. I mean, I don't even know what it's about.
Probably the town ho.
This
Rumble has some weird podcasts going on.
HO is probably the name of the town something HO. Weed someone something. Weeding or weed someone or something out. You know that one. Unwanted, undesirable. Weed out.
Let's go weed out instead of chill out.
Dickweed, a stupid and ineffective male. He's nothing but a pathetic dickweed. Crotch fruit is my saying. Crotch fruit? Oh, man. That makes me simultaneously thirsty and disgusted at the same time. Bless your heart. Mushy head, that's you. You're mushy head, Dan.
Mushy.
Steve-O, where's Jay at?
Oh, he was with a wee lass.
Yes.
A wee
lass.
A wee lass.
Yes.
Yeah, a wee lass.
A wee lass.
Is there an echo?
Yes.
Oh.
Wee lass. Say it, Dan.
We all say it at the same time. We can make an echo.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Wee lass.
We laugh.
The weed of crime bears bitter. We already read that. Did I read all this already? Okay. Okay. Cold. Can't think straight. Choke with emotions. More than one bargained for. Or more than what you bargained for. Okay.
I just see Deep in the Woods, and I'm just reminded of the song. It's like in my head.
Short order. Short order. That's a restaurant term. Get hit for 6.
I don't know, the tall.
Be hit for
Maybe
6.
both.
Interesting. OMG. OMG is a good one. Yeah. You know what that means. Let's see. I already saw that. "66 commonly used phrases. Cat got your tongue. We already looked at that one. The walls have ears. Ooh, the walls have ears. Bury the hatchet. See,
hills have eyes.
and the quarrel. The walls have ears, the hills have eyes. Cold feet. Ooh, those look like cold feet.
Yeah,
Loss
geez.
of nerve or confidence. Big wigs. Oh
What
yeah,
about
I've said
hair?
that. Big wig. Yeah.
A big wig.
I could probably do that.
Meaning an
So
important
much
person.
sense now.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. That's so
That's
funny.
my grandfather.
Hmm. That's weird. Why won't this? Oh, our boxes won't get any bigger no matter what I do. Interesting. Sorry, I'm working around. Let's see. I got another idea here.
Look at that pose. Wonder how long they had to stand like that.
They haven't painted.
I'm wondering how hot he was.
Right.
Like that fucking fabric, that material was so heavy and hot. I mean, it's unbelievable. Couldn't imagine.
They had to wear clothes to cover up their stench because they had no showers.
Is this this might be too small. You guys aren't probably reading the words anyway. I think this might be a little bit cooler for our lovely viewers. 12 people watching on Facebook. Hit that like button as you go in and out of your evening. I appreciate you guys stopping by. And all my rumblers over there, hit that rumble button for me. Got 12 people watching right now. Appreciate you.
So Felicia's one last one up there. That's a good one.
Let me get down to it here. Kathleen says, did we say birds of a feather? Yeah, we said it a few different ways for sure. You should know what that means. Oh my god. I should know what means bigwig. Jason, you left when I said my weed quote. Smoke them if you got them. I thought she was just telling me to have a smoke.
Can't argue. I cannot argue that. I got it loaded.
It won't let me view when I put it on the side. Huh. I'm not sure how to help you there, Charlene. I think I know what you're saying, but
if you got mushrooms, do them too. Oh.
You know, I'll picture Stephen Hawking saying, "Smoke them if you got them."
I wish I could pass everybody out some, but I can't.
I'll take one.
That's wrong. That's just wrong.
Why is it wrong?
We're not. We're just gonna move on.
What would it sound like, Waylon?
I don't know. I can't. I'm not good with impressions.
Yeah, you're not good with impressions, huh?
Steve, will give it a shot. He's like, oh, they're not talking
He's like,
to
who
me.
me?
You trying talking to me? Ain't nobody talking to me right now.
So big wigs, an important person, especially. Okay, yeah. Back to the 18th century. All right, I thought maybe it was something else. Caught red-handed. We read that one already. Raining cats and dogs. I remember that one.
Where does that one come from?
Oh, it reminds me. I don't know why it reminds me. It reminds me of another one from my childhood. It's more of a poem though. It goes a little bit like this: beans, beans, the magical fruit. And like there's a whole other part of it.
The more you eat, the more you chew.
New song, please. Oh, is it too? You're supposed to hear the words, Charlene, not the song. I mean, Val. Sorry, apologize to both of you for that. Let me find you another song. I think I like Disguised. Here we go. Disguised Normal. I like this one. Felicia says she sees you.
Yep.
You think it's me? You think I'm controlling whether you can see us when you flip your phone sideways? Charlene, I would never do that. I would never do that to you. There's nothing I can do from my side that keeps you from doing that. I promise. Raining very hard. Wait, I want to read this. Sometimes it would start to rain heavily. Roofs would get slippery and cats and dogs would fall off, making it look like it's raining cats and dogs.
There must have been a lot.
It's all good. I love you, Charlene. Hopefully you can get it.
Kind of like how in Florida, like rains. What is it? Iguanas or whatever.
Yep. If all your friends would jump off the bridge, or if all your friends jump off the bridge, would you do it too, or something? Yeah. Remember that one? If you're dancing with your honey,
Yeah,
and your
because
nose
nobody
is
would be
kind of
around anymore.
Well,
honey,
it's
your
not.
nose is kind of runny, and your honey's thinking it's funny. Well, it's not. Interesting. I thought the can't pick your friend's nose joke was similar to that, but that one got deep. You know what I'm saying?
Deep in the weeds.
I saw you got deep in the weeds on the show before this there, Dan, on the Rumination Project. You guys check it out if you want to hear staticky deep thoughts on this has got to give you shit, man. Listen, there were whole
Waylon just got to give
of
people
this.
shit because I always give him shit when he fucks up. That's all it is.
You've had whole episodes where you didn't even record yourself?
That was his first live episode.
Thing?
I've had whole episodes where my microphone wasn't on. I had whole episodes where the music was louder than me. I've had you got to go through that.
At least I figured out what it was. The mic was just dropped down here, and I figured it out.
That's a plus. That's a plus. But no, you're gonna do it.
You learn.
Yeah, no, and he actually does more in-depth research on his shows and stuff. I like to sort of do it on live, kind of.
Yeah, we went a whole hour and a half about bipolar. That was.
Oh wait, I already. Yeah. For some reason, clicked that again. Yeah, bipolar. It's a serious. It's a serious issue.
She said she had a lot of friends.
Yeah, that was interesting to learn.
Talking about. Yeah.
Elisa says she loves it. You love bipolar, Lisa.
She loves the fact that we can openly talk about it.
Right. Well, yeah, and I like to facilitate that and help people anytime and support people that are doing that kind of thing. I know there'll be more coming from some of us here soon, and there'll be things to be looking out for. It's all just trial and error, yeah. Lots of error on my part.
Just your part, Waylon. Everybody else does just fine.
Yeah, trial and error. That's a idiom. That's an adage. Trial and error. See, we say them without thinking.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, you live and you learn is another
one day at a time.
Don't judge a book before it hatches or whatever, right?
A book can hatch.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah, it's like rocket surgery. You just back up. Brain dead. We say, oh, this person's brain dead. When they're you think they're just an idiot or something. Although we have actual people.
Be careful where you're going there.
Well, look, we just read a bunch of them weed head. We did. You were. I think you stepped away. There was all these not even stoner. They didn't even say stoner. They were just let's see. Can't think straight was one of them. I put up.
Yeah, of course they put that under the weed category.
Dick weed, crying weed. To weed out, all these that have the word weed in it. Widow's weed, I thought was really weird.
Like widow's peak. That's what I think of.
It's more about the thing that the woman wears over their face and head when they're mourning the death of her husband. But it just sounds terrible. Here's your weed to wear on your head. Put it on your head, please.
Maybe they'd sprinkle it like fairy dust.
Life's an uphill battle. Can you dig it or something?
Waylon, I gotta say, this is the best screen while we're researching.
You like this one?
Right, right here is the best screen while we're researching. We can still see the comments. We can still see what you're researching and the people in the boxes.
You can't necessarily read it, but you can see what I'm doing. You can see that.
Well, they can zoom in. Oh, it's just us on screen can zoom in on it. Forgot.
And you can't zoom in unless you're on a phone. Oh, well, I guess you could zoom in by making it full screen, but regardless.
Control plus if you're on a computer.
Yeah, well, yes, I do that. I do that myself. But
really? Does that work?
Well, that's what I'm doing now, Steve. I told you, it's the same thing as me scrolling with the mouse wheel and
No, it
holding
don't
control.
work for me.
See, I can go in as almost, I can go in where you can actually see it.
Nice.
Oh,
No,
by the
it
way,
don't work for me.
That's not bad.
I'm on a Mac. That's probably why.
Yeah, see, I can read that shit.
Yeah,
And
I
I
the
can
way,
go
You guys
over
want to see my
here,
cool tray?
and I can look at us.
I
show
totally
you.
forgot that I did the Rumble Pro last night.
Yeah,
So now I'm a pro member.
$10. Not
Fine.
the basic, right?
I get
Whoa.
this
Hey,
cool,
Ben.
this
I
cool
got that
thing
shirt.
on my name.
I like it. THC equals MC. I forget. One Rumble, you guys. We got 10 viewers over there. Come on, Rumblers. Show them what you got. Show
I
them
got
what
8
you got over there.
I got 5 over here in the Mushroom Lounge.
You got any Rumbles? Get that. I gave myself
I
this
got another
Rumble.
follow. I got 2
I gave
follows
myself
now.
this one. Rumblers, where's we at?
Get them Rumblers
But,
over here.
but yeah, Jason, there are these new tools, and I can actually do a lot of different things if I want with this.
Nice.
Do things like this one, although that's going to cover you up. Can do that, which covers her up. The thing I just added on.
I can just have my eyes like at the edge.
Yeah, it's just like up at covering like Mr. Wilson.
Pretty endless. What you can
Speaking
do.
of, that's a good reminder, actually, of Mr. Wilson from Tool Time. He always had these really cool phrases and adages, you know. Always brought those out, man. You would just be like, "Oh," Tim would be like, "Oh."
I know those noises irritated the fuck out of me.
Yeah, well, that was his thing. That was his thing. I'm looking.
I loved the show, but watching it with my dad, oh, not good memories.
You can't pick your friend's seat. I see it. That's me. Look, I'm gonna get where the arrows are.
Got 9 watchers over here. in the
He's just
Mushroom
like
Lounge.
moving out of the way.
Mushroom Lounge.
Mushroom
It's
Lounge
heavy.
is popping.
Well, I want to see a second Rumble over here from these 8 viewers. Oh man, I asked for the Rumble and lost 2. Anyway, just having fun.
Being greedy, begging.
Begging them. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. But I do actually we have met some good friends over there so far. People who are interested in what we're doing, and people who have followed me, Steve-O, Dan, a bunch of. So there are some commenters. You just have to talk to them enough. You have to coax them out of their.
Yeah, I commented on Steve-O's live stream.
Huh?
On Steve-O's Rumble page.
Oh, okay. Go throw a comment on mine. I'll comment.
I couldn't find where you're live streaming at. Where are you at?
On People in the Boxes.
Oh, okay. People in the box.
Oh yeah, I got that notification.
It's on Rumble.
Yeah.
You don't do the Rumble yet? It's like a YouTube. Thanks,
Yeah, I
Val.
follow you guys.
Val,
I'm never on there though.
I get 2 notifications every single time. Either you go live or Steve goes live, and I get 2 notifications. Boop, 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 boop.
You wouldn't
Back to
have
back.
this time.
It's like a
Rumble.
heartbeat, Jason. It's that's what it is. It's a heartbeat. That's
I found you. People in the boxes.
If ifs and ands were
Give that
pots and
thumbs
pans,
up.
we wouldn't need any tinkerers.
Oh shit. Whew, that scared me.
I'll take another hit after that one.
My computer desk drawer like unmagnetizes to like turn flat. And I put my elbow on it and it slammed down and scared me.
Ugh. Cheers, everybody.
That's crazy.
Cheers.
Cheers is a pretty old saying, you know, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Cheers, hey.
It's older than Canada, I'll give you that. Hey.
Hey. Mushroom Lounge, 9 watchers over here.
Over in
Ten.
Europe, Steve-O, well, without Jay here, we could still go with them. Don't get your knickers in a twist.
yeah.
Put another shrimp on the barbie. That's that's an Australian phrase.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, a lot of these movies brought those things out.
Right.
Well, when you think about it, as a writer for a movie, and you're trying to look for some cool phrase or a catchphrase or anything, you just look up old adages and stuff, and I'm sure they can just adapt that shit.
Yeah,
But
makes
your
good
point, though,
comedy.
they make up new ones too, like on Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Forrest Gump was clever though. That was like it was half funny and half like serious drama, and it
Yeah.
still,
Yeah, it
was
worked out.
so-
I really and
It's-
like
it-
when you talk about it, like Forrest Gump being a person who did a whole bunch of things, that's also a reference to Forrest Gump. It's like you're a regular Forrest Gump, like where you've been like everywhere and done a ton of things. And
Yeah. Yeah, anybody who lived a life like Forrest Gump probably lived a pretty intriguing life.
I mean, I like to think I've been a few places, but
Right.
not enough yet. I'd love to go see more of the U.S. You know, go see and hear from people in real life from different places of our country, and hear all these different sayings said right from the gift horse's mouth or whatever. You know, if the gift horse is in Rome, you look at its mouth or something like that, right? And definitely don't ever call it black or the kettle. But yeah, I think it's funny when there's different movies where they mix them up. I think Anchorman was the best at it, though. He would say phrases all the time that were just mixed up, like actual idioms but mixed up. Or like you guys ever seen what was it called, Short Circuit with Johnny Five? You know, and the two guys get caught in the freezer and they're just nonstop reading fortune cookies.
Right.
And it's just like and
I love when they misprint on those.
What do you mean?
It's like you live long life. Like they don't spell anything right.
Well, or just they're spelling it
Or
enough for that you understand. That's all. You know, direct translation. I think I've actually learned some Mandarin from the cookies.
Oh yeah, the little Chinese or whatever word of the day
I think it's usually Chinese that
with
make
your
the
lucky
fortune
numbers.
cookies. But those are always they're not. I don't think they're called idioms or adages. They're called haikus. No, a haiku is a poem. Haiku is more like a longer poem. I don't know. I'm speaking out of idiocy here, but I know they have their own version of short phrases. I can't remember what they're called. Maybe they are. Let me look. I have Google here.
He's got that Google.
Proverbs, I guess. Chinese proverbs. Famous Chinese philosopher and writers. Some of the most famous Chinese proverbs are. These are proverbs. Okay.
What about break your leg? Where's that come from? Has that already been
Break
said?
leg. That's from theater. Yeah, but I wonder where that
Right,
originated
but like
from.
why? I don't want to break my leg.
Maybe I think it was Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding that started that. No.
That was a kneecap.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right, Steve-O. He might know karate, but I got a stick and he's got kneecaps, right?
Yeah.
Some of the most famous Chinese proverbs. Let's see, Confucius. Oh yeah, Confucius. My dad would always say, Confucius
Man.
Confucius
Man who
say,
stands on toilet is high on pot.
right, things like that. Yes. I love those. Chinese proverb of the day. Come back every day. Okay. So this one is And remember, each 10,000-mile journey begins with just one step. Ah, yes. Very true. I want more, though. Dig the well before you are thirsty. Aha. That makes sense. To teach a man to fish. We've all heard that one.
That's from the Bible.
That's a proverb. It's a Chinese proverb.
It's not a Chinese
Teach
proverb.
a man to fish, and he will
I don't think it's directly in the
eat for life.
Bible. Like, I mean, Jesus fed like people with a fish, but that's a Chinese proverb.
Okay.
Give a man a fish is not equal to
That's
teaching a man
incorrect.
to fish. So this is different than what we were thinking, Steve-O. It's giving a man to fish.
Oh man.
Oh, man down.
Oh
man
no.
Oh.
Oh,
Cajun,
ow.
Cajun
Ow,
fell. Are you
ow.
okay? Are you okay?
Ow.
Sorry about that.
Oh, your camera fell. You didn't fall.
I did not fall. The camera did.
Ow. That's weird. I've never heard it said like this. So let me read the English translation. It's a very well-known proverb meaning that it is much more efficient to teach someone how to do something for themselves than to simply so we know that. But how do they say it? The English. No. Give a man a fish and you feed him for one day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Yeah, that's the saying that I knew. But
Chinese Bible. I told you that. Huh?
but the Bible is
I'm
made up
kidding.
of stuff from a lot of places. Maybe it's
I
probably.
was just trying to be right. I'm just playing.
I know. You might be. I'm sure there's something in there like that though. It's very full of fables and story or like moral and lesson driven stories. It's better to make slow progress than no progress at all. Yeah, we've said a lot of different versions of this. Some progress is better than nothing. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid of standing still. Okay, touche. Appreciate that. Hi, Jenna. Jenna in the comments. What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Why are you commenting? I ask myself. Well, what are you asking yourself, Val? Hold on. Better yet, what did you answer yourself? It's considered bad luck to wish someone good luck. So they said break a leg.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Kind of like reverse psychology.
Now it just means good luck. So they've basically just changed the sound of it. Hi, Jenna. 911 for Kasia.
Yeah.
I almost for some reason it worried me for a second, like she was gonna get algorithmed for saying the letters, for just saying the numbers 911. Because you remember on a phone, like if you ever been a kid at like a park, and like if you just testing a payphone, but payphones would still dial 911. You didn't know it. We did that one time.
If you press your power button too many times, it also calls 911. It's happened to me like a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
I was gonna hang up. I'm like, son of a bitch, I should probably tell him.
Wow.
So I waited. But they're like, yeah, it happens a lot.
I didn't know that. I could see that though being like a safety thing. 2 steps forward. Yeah, I'm feeling that lately, Val. Oh yeah. You're not reading well, this isn't the read comments show, but I do love to read as many of them as I can possibly get into my tiny little brain. I promise you.
I wish they came up for us, like in this chat room too.
They do.
There's people
They do. Like the Facebook ones do.
That you're seeing them on the picture on the screen.
Well, yeah, when you pull them up, but I mean, like.
But the rumbles don't show up, do they?
They
No.
do if I put them on screen. I got 14 Rumble watchers right now. They do if I put them on the screen.
Oh, nobody ever puts mine on the screen, and I'm over there commenting.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like this, Dan. If I go over here.
Oh, like that. Yeah, like that. You got to do that way though. I wish they would incorporate it into the StreamYard.
I know, Val. I'm getting there. I promise you. I'm looking. Give me a second. So look, here you go, Dan. You're
There's my comment.
You're supposed to the vowel is this part that's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be more like the
elongated.
Budweiser commercial. Like, wasn't that what's
Yeah,
like that kind of what's up? Oh,
no, that was up. It was
isn't that how you would
WAS.
spell it?
No,
Sorry, I should have put more
no.
A's.
I always did WAZA.
Yeah, it would have been. There would have been.
What's up?
To summon help. Yep. Yeah, I think that's a safety feature that most phones have in it. Yeah, so I can put your comments on the screen, you guys. We got 13 viewers over there. We got somebody spamming already. Got a
I'm spamming
mushroom
over there.
spammer. What are you doing? You're in my live chat telling everyone to go over to your live chat?
To come watch the same thing. To come watch the same thing.
That's a dick move.
But I'm actually promoting you in your own stream. Kind of, just a full circle.
By telling me to let's see, mute forever. Should I mute?
He's gonna mute me forever. I'm never gonna be able to. Now you got to come over to mine and now.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I might come over to yours and interact with people, and then maybe they'll say this guy's cool, and then I'll click on him. But the second you come over and then you start throwing links down, they're gonna say this guy's not cool. I'm not clicking on this link, this random link. That is wow.
It's a Rumble link. I think you can trust the Rumble link.
Wow.
He said, "Wow."
This guy comes.
This guy, this
spammer.
He's like, now it's gonna be a chat battle.
Do some mush.
I think on Rumble, spamming is the least of concerns once you go deep into some of those podcasts, and you're like,
not when it's a friend of mine who's on the screen with me.
I know. I love being silly though.
Sounds like he's scared to me.
Waylon's scared. I'm gonna get more viewers over here.
He's scared. He's scared.
I'm pushing your brand over here in the Mushroom Lounge. Is he okay? Did he freeze up?
I think you're frozen.
He's enjoying the sunset.
or he's just standing there.
Inhale, exhale.
Enjoying the breeze.
The live will end in 3, 2, 1.
I'm not going to be underhanded about it.
What'd you say you were doing with your other hand?
Valerie's.
No, we can't see it.
But it's hilarious.
Well, Val, if you sign up for Rumble, you can watch the rumination mushroom or whatever it's called. You can go over there. You can be the only one in the comments.
Well, you made the Rumble Zone. I made the Mushroom Lounge. So it's kind of like this place where you put all your extra podcasts.
He was muting everyone.
Who was?
No idea.
Were you muting all of us?
Ashley was muting everyone, she said.
I was. I don't think so.
All right.
Ashley's got control now? Wow.
Yeah, I was like, when did this happen?
Just don't press the end broadcast button.
So, Steve-O, you'll be happy to know that Dan did that to me the other day. During
last
Whalen
night.
Wednesday. Yeah, last night. During Whalen Wednesday.
At least we were 2 hours and 8 minutes in. But yeah,
I was in the middle of. I was literally dancing, standing up, and I forget what we were even talking about, and then. Bloop.
In broadcast.
Man, that's why nobody should be pushing buttons.
It's a lot easier to on a cell phone. It's a lot easier to do because it's such a small.
Oh, you
screen.
press the end button instead of the back button.
Yeah. They put it like in the same location on the phone.
Yeah.
With the Leaf Studio button.
Yep.
And I definitely got it confused on the phone.
Shit happens.
Yep, I did it to Steve-O, so I
now
couldn't be too upset.
Now I know next time.
I wasn't happy at all when it happened to me though.
Yeah, but no one had done it before that. So when it happened to me, I was like, "Well, fuck! I just did this
Yeah,
myself."
I know, right? You were like, what can I say?
I can't say shit. I was like, "Oh, right in the mouth." All right.
And you even understood how I pressed the wrong button too, because they make it. The phone kind of makes it look like the Leave Studio button when you're using a computer.
It's exactly where this Leave Studio button is. Jason should know. Jason knows this, right? You've been on.
Oh
both.
yeah, I have to use the back button instead of the end button.
That's why I
But
figured.
the end button should be a double click. You should have to press it twice.
Not on the phone.
You're not on the phone.
Really?
And actually, you know what? You might be right, but I'm
may
going to
have changed it,
assume that I probably would click so fast that I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember at this point, but I don't think it had to. I'm leaning on towards the side that I don't think
Oh,
they
I
had
thought
to.
you for sure that. Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't
100%
know.
now. I'd
I know
be
it says, and I knew as soon as you gave me the rights because it said end, and I'm like, wait, end what? No, I'm not ending shit.
On a
I know
laptop,
not to press that button.
you have to press it twice.
on a laptop or a computer.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. So
And
that's why I
broadcast
can't
is like,
remember.
are you sure you want to?
That's why I can't remember. But hell, I mean, you know, we there's still 40, 50 people watching, so we want to point
Get
out
some-
to you guys, you new Rumble viewers out there. We do have a lot of folks over here on the Facebook side, but we're trying to branch out to the Rumble because YouTube sucks, and a lot of you will agree. There's no algorithm for us over there, but we want to bring this to Rumble and hopefully get some of you to come over and come up and see what we're all about. I can't put the link in the Rumble, so you'll have to come on the Facebook and be seen and known and not
then put your
dong.
link. Then put your link on in his comments.
That happens to me all the time, but not by friends of mine who are on the screen with me.
Hey,
That's just
we gotta
not
find
gonna happen.
We have to find everybody. They have to share it somehow.
You're literally like what's the word? Cannibalizing the teeny bit of audience I have for comparing to like the vast amount of people out on Rumble. You did this better the other day. Listen, so guys, Dan did this better the other day. He went to other people live streams, other live streams all over Rumble while I was live, and he was talking to them, telling them to come over here. Now that I can get behind, but not coming to mine. Just telling them to get over to yours. You're not adding new people. Like you're filling. You're taking 2 glasses of water and you're pouring the water from one glass to the other glass. You're not getting any new water. There's no more water. It's the same amount of water.
I know, that's why it's hilarious. Like Valerie said.
You know what, Mushroom? If I wasn't eating your mushrooms right now, I would be.
I actually, after I did it, after you started talking, I'm down to 2 viewers now. Now people aren't watching mine. They're like, we're going back to Wayland's because this guy's.
Well, we're going backwards. We're on to 9.
This guy's a poacher.
On Facebook, yeah, Jason. Facebook, the algorithm, like basically, you know, one thing. This is what we did last time. Remember, it was a mid-episode tag out. If you tag a bunch of people who aren't here right now, they like, you know, I'm gonna tag Maddie G. Let's tag. Tagging everybody that I could think of. And they will come.
Got them rumblers getting the rumbles.
Get some new, fresh opinions in on this.
Do you like my intro video to the in the mushroom lounge?
I loved it.
It's a, oh, that's great. And then the Santa Claus holding the mushroom. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. I was telling Waylon that the story about that Santa Claus being a guy made up by a guy who was on psychedelics. It's an old story that some guy who did a bunch of mushrooms then made up the whole story about Santa Claus. And that's why the suit's red and looks like a mushroom. Santa kind of does look like the colors of the psychedelic mushroom, the amaretto.
I wouldn't doubt it.
There are cultures out there that believe that story. So
that's funny.
So yeah, there's an old piece of artwork where Santa. It's a piece. If you go to my Rumble page, you can see it, but it's an artwork page of Santa holding a psychedelic mushroom, but like an old artist rendition.
Everybody's gone.
If the creek
Is
don't
Waylon? He
rise-
stopped talking. He's over there tagging away.
No, I'm tagging away. We're gonna have people. You're gonna see people coming in. I promise.
Elisa's here.
Did you tag on Facebook?
We got Elisa. Yeah, I'm tagging him on my Facebook page right now.
Hi, Elisa.
Hello.
How come they don't show up in the comments here when you tag people?
You should see it. Just not right.
Oh,
this
there
second, I
they are,
guess.
right there. It just was delayed. Yeah.
Oh man.
What's up,
Joe?
Joe?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, bro.
Oh, there,
Got
Joe's there
any
too.
adages you want to add tonight?
Yeah, Joe said, take the high road.
I like that.
Yeah,
Take the high
Story of
road.
my life.
I like that. Yeah.
Story of my life.
I did
I love
too.
it. Or not my life, but the way it is now.
Yep.
Good one.
Surprised Waylon didn't come over and give me a thumbs down.
Oh, I
He's
would.
gonna give me a thumbs down on his own podcast.
I already gave out mine to Steve-O. I can't give you.
You can give me a thumbs down to your.
I knew it. I knew it.
Thanks, Hustle God. We got our Hustle God in the comments. He's gonna get us shared out. Appreciate you, brother. We're doing a midstream share out. We're gonna try to boost our numbers back up to 20. We'll see what happens. We got 17 on my Rumble, so we're almost there. Right over here on my Rumble. That's probably most of Dan's viewers that came over to meet up. They're like, "What? There's no okay. Let's go find out."
I got 3 watchers over here.
Keep checking it.
I didn't know it was dead. Fool.
All right, I'm tagging them. I'm tagging them all. Let's see.
The guy
Drake,
comes up in my
I am
chat,
super
starts trying to
tired.
do some mushroom
I'm
shit.
gonna hop down.
All right,
Come
Kasia, thank you for
on.
coming back.
See you later.
Okay.
Have a
Don't
great
let the
night.
bed bugs bite. There's another one.
I'm about to.
And she ain't even playing.
I've been bit
It
by
ain't no
bed bugs.
joke no more.
And that night it happened, I took my bed and I threw it out in my front yard, and I got a new bed. And I
It happened to my brother in his apartment. He threw the couch out his window. I was like, watch out.
Then I
Seems like on the second floor.
I haven't seen him since. No bed bugs for years now.
No bed bugs or dead bugs.
Yeah, I've heard those are terrible to deal with.
Yeah. If you buy the frame too, where they can't like climb up to your bed, they'll basically avoid you and then move somewhere else. Go infest somebody else's house because they won't be able to eat anything. So I did realize that if you buy a nice steel frame, they can't climb up the side of it.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Where's Wayne Cruz at tonight?
Oh, Wayne was live a little bit ago on Keeping It Green, but then now he's probably eating dinner.
Bet he's got a
Yeah.
few phrases.
Yeah.
A few phrases loaded up. Rumblers, let's see. Let's check in on the Rumbles. We got one Rumble. Only one Rumble, guys? One Rumble? No, we got 12 Rumblers and 2 Rumbles. One's Dan, one's me. 12 people watching. 12 people. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about those 12 people hitting that Rumble button.
Pathetic.
Where's that Sir Steve-O?
Sir Steve-O. That's okay. That's not. It's pathetic. It's too
Coming
pathetic.
Coming through.
You got 7 watchers over here. I'm joining you. I'm watching.
Wrong one.
Look, I'm over here poaching views too.
Snap. He's a mushroom poacher. All right, I'm definitely ready to seriously medicate here. I do love all these phrases and sayings, and I think that most of them have lost some of their meaning, but we use them for new and different things, and it's kind of interesting.
Hey, check out the Rumble.
I'm in the Rumble.
There it is.
Are you commenting?
Somebody gave you the
No,
thumbs
just-
down. I
I
wish
gave
it
you
would
the
show
like.
it.
Oh, I
wish-
see. That's okay. Thank you.
I wish they would show me the thumbs down so I can message the person.
Yeah.
You're like, try this page out, and it's yours.
Or like go see where they're chatting at or whatever else.
Find out who downvoted you. That would be terrible. Like people would be spending their own entire time trying to like track down the downvoters. Excuse me. Do you know that you downvoted my show?
Yeah. Why did you downvote?
It was an accident, buddy. Leave me alone.
I'm 85 years old and I can't read.
Well, I did some sharing out, but actually, I'm gonna share it to my page one more time.
Sir Steve over here with 9 people watching. Oh, you got the 10 people. Look at them go.
All right, but yeah, we don't need to dwell on it. It's like for us, it's something. It's a new toy for us.
Yeah.
But it can sound a little bit like Jason. I know is in his head going, all right.
No ageism.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Waylon. I think it's a waste of time. But I hope you prove me wrong. I really hope you prove me wrong. But I've dove into it a couple different times, researched it a little bit. I think it's going to be a waste of time. But if it turns out something great, that's awesome. I've said the same thing about other platforms too. I didn't think some of these other platforms I didn't think TikTok or any of that shit was going to fucking take off. But look at what they turned into. So all it takes is one little extra little kick from a celebrity or some big corporation, and everybody jumps on this ship, and then it takes off. Right now, you're not getting anybody at all talking in the comments.
I have maybe not tonight, but I've met 3 different people over there.
And how long have you been there?
A week, not even a month.
It works better than YouTube Live, that's for sure.
Now I was there for almost 2 years, not going live. So they're just uploaded videos. There were people commenting here and there, but uploaded videos get a lot less comments in general. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, you're right. There was a lot. I was actually in it during the beginning while it was still ramping up, and they had changed it and all that. And now it's getting to the point where it's a little bit. It reminds me of the Wild West of YouTube when YouTube first started, with that real sort of raw algorithm that's actually kicking things around, and it's actually feels real, and that's the only reason that makes me excited. It's not because and yes, there's a whole monetary system, but I don't see that as the be all end all. It's just
you hit it on the nail right when you said right at the beginning. It's a new toy.
Yeah.
It's a new toy. That's what you're seeing it as. So if it's able to generate you a couple bucks, awesome. If it's able to generate you some fun, awesome. If it generates you more stress, worrying about it, fucking kick rocks.
No, it's actually the opposite. It's the opposite because how depressing it is to have Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. None of those go anywhere.
Right.
And that's that's just garbage. There's been someone watching us on Twitch this whole time.
I did a YouTube Live and I got 1 viewer.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So just having that little bit of I have 12 people still watching, just having that.
But they're not commenting.
They can't comment unless they log in, and it's the same way on YouTube. For the longest time, I didn't have a login on YouTube. I didn't like to do that. I didn't want to do that. Actually, that was before I wanted to be public on social media. I didn't want to do any of that stuff, and that's a lot of times that was me on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. But I almost never comment on what I'm watching on YouTube. Most of the time, it's full screened. My phone's turned sideways. There's no comments even showing unless someone's putting them up on screen like I am. So I have to sort of,
Yep, you got to weigh both sides. Yeah, exactly. You got to weigh the good with the bad.
We are a podcast, right? We eventually, and I keep saying this because
not even just for this show. Your other shows also too.
It's saying the same thing. It can't be. I want to watch as many of the comments as we can. Right now, it's at a manageable level. But imagine 40, 50 people commenting. We're not going to catch them all, and
yeah.
every one of us who are in the comments and on the screen right now have been in a lot of bigger live streams in the comments where they're not catching your comment. They're not they're not seeing your comment, and that's going to happen eventually. I'm not saying I want it to, but I also want to make it where we leave a space at the end where we then read everyone's, like we have them saved, because I know other shows that can do this, big shows where they've saved comments that were pertinent to the topic or whatever, and then at the end you can read through them. And that's all stuff we'll do as we get through this. Now, I mean, we got Jason settling in now and all of that, so that's going to be hectic, and hopefully it's at least a little bit of a relief now that
it'll be a major relief.
And and so on and so forth. Like we have a lot of good things happening. We've got a lot of events coming up too, so it's going to be a fun.
I think the 420 event will be a big one for you.
Val says, imagine that. Well, I'm hoping to imagine that, Val. I'm trying to speak it into existence, I have seen we had 3 people chatting back and forth on the Rumble side in the same chat the other day that weren't any of us, and I'm talking to them, and then one of them found us over on Facebook, and he went and followed all of. So like they're real eyeballs, and
that was
not
the
to
guy
keep bringing it back,
I was chatting with in one of those other podcasts, and he came over and joined yours.
Young Carl?
No, not him.
Okay, the other guy.
one.
Yeah. So yeah, you start to know him even, and it's like it's just weird. It's almost like your first day on Facebook. Could you imagine trying to be like starting today, trying to learn Facebook? Like,
oh fuck no.
Nobody likes me. Like I don't like, where are the people? I don't know where to go. Like it would be crazy. Poacher in the house, Dan.
It is pretty cool to go through there and look at other people's podcasts too, even though a lot of it is a lot of right wing stuff. But
it is. But hey, man, I don't mind it. Like honestly, even if you're somebody who doesn't like a point of view, the best method of fighting that point of view is letting it be said, and then you bring up good arguments against it, whatever it is, cool. No matter what it is. The best thing in my perspective is not to hide it or to shun it or to block it or to shadow ban it or to whatever it is, because then you just have these like little pockets of people saying, "See, we were right. They were keeping us away because we're telling the truth or whatever." You just have this. You just breeds this whole back and forth. So I like the free speech. No, I'm not saying you did.
There's a lot. A majority of it is right wing. You can see it in the.
It is. But you're also looking at a lot of people that are not able to speak on YouTube or Twitter or stuff like that.
Yeah.
About reading comments. Oh yeah. I imagine that I won't be able to read every comment. Yeah, it's Valerie, I know for a fact that you're in much bigger live streams sometimes, and they are not able to read them. Just that's not eventually, although maybe we'll never get there, who knows. We had 25 reactions. Appreciate those. It's a tough thing though. We might end up growing more on a platform like Rumble because it is more of a podcast, more of a long form discussion, conversation, and it's tough. That's tough on Facebook because it's a lot of squirrel. A lot of squirrel moments happening. Squirrel, is that an Adam? Is that a idiom? Squirrel.
I think the topic will be a big one.
Plus, remember,
topic every night is what grabs them.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same like with our daily TV shows. If my program that I'm going to watch daily isn't having a very interesting topic or there's nothing good on that, I'm changing the channel. So if it's not something that I don't think is going to be interesting or I'm not going to be grabbed by it, changing the channel.
Legalize freedom, Wayne says. Wayne, come up and tell us some adages. I wanted to say idioms.
What's up, Wayne?
Anthony, what's up, man? You know any funny sayings or any funny phrases?
It is what it is.
Got 20 people watching over on the Rumble right now. It is what
it is. I don't think we've heard that one tonight.
I like that one. Actually, I think I said that, but
did you
early on? But it's okay. It is what it is. An eye for an eye.
We're 2 hours and 20 minutes in.
It ain't no walk in the park. Did you guys already say that one?
Yeah. I don't think so. That's a new one.
Nothing but a chicken wing.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Yeah.
How now, brown cow? No, that's not a.
So
That's
Dr.
just a
Seuss.
tongue twister. Yeah, that's just Dr. Seuss. Yeah.
I thought it was brown chicken, brown cow.
If you stir poop with a stick, eventually you gonna get to smell like shit. Going to smell like shit.
You don't
Yep.
pull the mask off the Lone Ranger. That's another one, right?
I've never heard that one.
Hey, bye.
No.
Opposite from my favorite. Yeah, Erica, thank you. Appreciate that. We try, and I try to make them topics where, like, you know, none of us are rocket surgeons or whatever, so like we don't have the exact, you know,
Rocket
research
sciences.
on everything. Yeah, you know, and it's like we want to talk about like what we've heard and done and seen in real life and expressed and experienced. Val says my 15-year-old nephew got it. It's what it is. Tattooed on his torso in large letters. Oh wow. YOLO. You only
funny.
live once. You only live once.
Yeah.
Your arms are too short. Or you're too short to box of God. Box with God. Okay. Shit end of the stick.
The short end of the stick, probably, is what she meant.
No. That's got the
Short
eye
end
in
of the stick.
That means
it. She put her eye right there. No.
if you tickle the earth with a hoe, she laughs with a harvest. Where'd you get that at, Mushroom?
Apparently, it's a gardener saying.
I see. If you tickle the earth with a hoe, she laughs with a harvest. Interesting. Interesting. It makes sense now that I read it again, and you say it's gardening. I just thought it was something, something naughty.
Oh, your mind goes dirty with the word hoe.
I don't know. I don't know where
Gotta
I'm
have
going
the
with that.
garden meant.
All right, I'm gonna hit this medicinal intake device. Jason, how much gas you got left? Oh wait, we're good to go. Yes. Feel way less like worried about. Oh man, is he freezing? Are the gas stations still open? How snowy is it over there? I guess you won't have to worry about as much snow at least. This is a good time. I guess we can do a little bit of promoting. 17 people still watching on the Rumble. It fluctuates a bit. We're gonna be doing a giveaway soon, a Luca giveaway. I believe they said a dragon egg. I could probably ask for something else, but I don't know. A lot of people want the dragon eggs, so I think I'll go with that. But yeah, that's coming out in a little while. Maybe next week. We'll see. I'll let you guys know the details as I get them.
You want me to grab it real quick? Show it to you.
Nope, I got one. Well, you can, yeah, if you want.
Take
I'm not
two
fully.
seconds.
I'm just sort of teasing it. Yeah. No, well, now that you bring it up, I'm just sort of teasing it. I'm not trying to.
All right.
But you can definitely bring it, show it for sure. I was gonna.
Joe
pull a
just said he
picture.
wanted one, and I was like, I don't know what they are.
Well, it's probably gonna be. You'll get a free spot as a locals member. That's probably how it's gonna go. Local supporters get a free spot. But yeah, enough about that. Good stuff coming. Good stuff. I don't really have anything for game night. Maybe we can get with like Mushroom or somebody and find something to offer as a prize. But I'm just gonna play anyway this week.
I forgot to give away my prize tonight in my podcast, but
oh,
that happens. Comes my first live stream and I forget some things.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's pull them up. I want to show people what this is. Most people have seen it by now, but this is the Luca Dragon Egg.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it.
I got one right here.
Yeah,
I
Stevo's
like
got
it
one.
a lot.
Oh, hang on, Stevo. Stevo, we lost you. You've gotten lost in the weeds. Hold on a second. There we go.
You just put your dab down in there?
Yeah, I got an auto temperature heat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I didn't know I had a digital readout. Okay.
In the front.
Does he
There's
know
one
he's
Val.
muted?
No, but he's probably okay with that.
Yeah, it's got digital readout, definitely.
Yeah, Valerie, that's
cool.
the old Jim Croce song that I was trying to quote earlier.
You
Yeah.
don't pull on Superman's cape. You don't piss into the wind. You don't pull the mask off of Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
I was singing
My name
it
is Sue. Oh no, that's different. Yeah, that's what
earlier.
you were saying. I remember hearing you sing.
Earlier, I was singing it to Jimmy Mead
Oh,
on my podcast earlier.
I like it. I almost thought that maybe the Dragon Egg was too played out, like everyone's been getting them and stuff, but it seems like everyone still would
Well, you
want
got the dragon egg,
yeah.
you got the
Dragon eggs
swordfish.
are the bomb.
I did hit the swordfish. It was
Yeah,
alright.
the swordfish
Dragon
is
egg,
right there. That's by Luca also.
but there's no water in the swordfish, right?
No, there's
No.
no water in the swordfish.
Measure
What
once,
else do I
cut,
have
cut
right here
twice.
by Luca?
It's using hand grenades. Oh, that's a good one.
All the other Luca stuff
Horseshoes.
is inside.
I used to say, when someone say, "Oh, close," or "That was close," you'd say, "Close." That only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
Well,
Something
I
like
have
that,
a
right?
fun fact about Jim Croce for Valerie. My brother's father, my stepdad, he passed away in '78, but he played rhythm guitar on Jim Croce's studio album.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
the connections, man. The world, the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. We know that's almost an adage now. Like that's a thing that people know what that means. It's like there's a lot of ways of connecting things in a roundabout way, and that's kind of what the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's almost a game, I think. Is it a game? It's like the game was like within 6 people you could connect them to Kevin Bacon or something of actors or something like that.
Yeah, they turned it into an actual game now.
Kevin Bacon.
Bacon. 20
Bacon.
rumblers. What's up, Rumble?
I
What do you
got
guys
a-
think over there? Give us a
I got
comment
3
below.
follows. 3 followers over here in the Mushroom Lounge tonight.
All right,
I'm stealing your followers.
Don't give me an update every time you get a follow because I will giving you down.
Yeah.
I will giving you a down rumble here after the show.
I'm poaching your followers. No, I don't think
Just
I
keep
am.
sending me.
I,
You're my sponsor, so if you do well, I do well. So go ahead there, bub.
that's why I said we're
Just send me bigger
Endorsement.
checks. Wait, there's no checks involved there.
endorsing
Send me
each
bigger
other.
mushrooms. Send me bigger mushrooms.
Well, when we come to the 420 show, I'll be able to actually bring actual fruit. since I
Oh,
don't-
he's gonna have a buffet of mushrooms laid out.
No.
He's gonna be
That's
like,
all that's all we all need.
I can just see him.
Everybody's on
I
psychedelics.
just see him. He's gonna be
The whole
like,
place.
why is nobody eating my mushrooms? You just be like, nobody's eating my mushrooms.
That would be interesting to have like a whole place like that was on psychedelics. I don't know what would happen.
No, I meant like regular edible mushrooms. You're talking about.
know. I'm talking
Okay,
about
well, that
psychedelic.
too. I guess you just mix them in there and you don't tell anyone. It's called
Yeah.
spiking the punch. Spiking the punch. We know that
Yeah.
term, right?
Yeah,
Spiking
like
the
that
punch.
movie they did that at the wedding.
With shrooms.
Have you ever?
Yeah, I
have
think
you ever-
so. It was house party. What was it?
Oh, it's like
House guest.
hangover or something. Oh, house guest.
House guest. And he all dosed the whole wedding party.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's
With
a pretty.
what?
That's a
With
pretty
LSD?
common phrase. Cheers, Jason.
Was it
Cheers.
really?
Don't
I
drink
don't
the
know.
Kool-Aid. They say.
Psychedelic. That guy
Good
was
things
all
come in
fucked
small
up.
packages. Val, I tell
Don't
every.
drink the Kool-Aid is from Colt.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the purple
Mhm.
Kool-Aid.
I want to say it was Manson, if I'm not mistaken.
No. It was dude. Only like 3 people survived this one. Man, who was it? He was a
John Wayne
church
Gacy?
cult leader.
No, that was just a murderer. I don't know. We have to look it up, but that's a good one, Val. I tell every date I go on.
Jim
I-
Jones. There it is.
Jim
Yeah,
Jones. Okay.
purple
Thanks, sir.
Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Yeah, every time I go on a date, I tell them this one. It's a good one. Good things come in small packages. Jim Jones. Yeah, I don't remember that name, but it sounds familiar.
Oh man,
now.
that is crazy. When like 3 people survived that, Everybody else drank the purple Kool-Aid and died. And, like, it was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible. He
What is
brainwashed hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Made them all drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. They did it willingly. They knew what was going to happen. Like, it was crazy.
Because they were told that it was going to take them somewhere and be the next
Man.
hot dog.
It's hard to believe that many people can fall into that kind of a trap.
Well, I don't even really want to get into it, but I have
I know
somebody
it's
close to
that's
me
a lot.
that thinks things
It
that
pushes
are
that
just,
religion line.
Mm-hmm.
well, and whenever somebody is met with something that is opposite to their entire like
Yeah,
worldview, like it causes very, very harsh and extreme like pushback, and so it's tough. I have a loved one who is convinced, there's going to be major within a day or two, the entire world is going to get locked down. Is what this like, and I'm like, I don't want to get too deep into it, but it's just like, man, you can't reason. There's no like
rhyme reason
You
with
can't
a
live in fear
Yeah.
the entire time.
yeah.
What's up, Twatty? Hit me up.
Matt, come on up.
Bean Dango in the house.
Come on up, Bean.
I'm being.
Bean, come up.
Twat waffle.
Talk to us. Some of my tags are coming through, but Bean will only be for a second. Lila, hello.
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 All right.
How are you?
14 now in Facebook land.
Yeah, I did a bunch of tagging, and it took about 30 minutes, and some of them popped through. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button on your way in and out. If you are not going to stay, if you're going to stay, share us some of your experience in life. If you have any sayings or phrases or adages, anything funny things that your mom said when you were a kid. Brad Stalker in the house. What's up, man?
Oh, okay.
Brad, tell me, what were you told as a kid?
Anyone have to be back before the streetlights came on?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
It's 10. No, that's not a. Let's say it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? That's that was just a thing on TV. That's not an adage. That was just a public service announcement. Yeah, guys, we got some new folks in the chat. They're in and out saying hello. Appreciate that, you guys. Let us know if you have any weird and interesting ones. Mind your P's and Q's. I like that one. The golden rule. What's the golden rule? Or Matt, what's up?
Hello, how's it going?
It's going. It's I can't. I was trying to think of an adage to use there, but
It's going.
wow, we dropped down to 7. What did I say? I said something that people didn't like. Just kidding.
Or 11.
I don't care. Anyway, Matt, you're a young guy.
Yeah.
You probably have heard something from mom and dad though, like the bee's knees maybe, or like if you're
The bees.
be there or be square.
Yeah.
You know why they said be there or be square?
Mm-mm.
Because if you're not there, wait, I might not be saying this right. Maybe someone can help me in the chat. It has to do with you're square because you're not around.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
No, like around, like where's Matt? Oh, he's around. You're not around. You're square. So if you're not there, you're square, and you're around if you're there. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Something like that. You're not around.
sense.
See, yeah, Valerie, being cool, square was not cool. Yeah, square was not cool because you have two like sharp of rigid edges, and you have like
Oh, I just thought of something. You know who had all the best adages? Was Judge Judy. Remember when she used to say stuff like, "Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining," stuff like that. Yeah, she was good at that, man.
Brad says, "You're sorry? Not yet, but you're gonna be." Or like, "This is gonna
Or
hurt
give
me
him
more
something
than
to
it
cry
hurts
about.
you. This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you." Or "It's not you, it's me."
Yeah, that's another.
It's not your fault. It's
Not
all
you,
me.
it's me.
Yeah, Val. It's hip to be square. Oh, yeah, well, it's hip to be square was like it was in the '80s with the whole like nerdy sort of rocking look, and then you had like all the weird colors coming out and the interesting like not I don't know if it was CGI necessarily, but like there was animation being put into videos, kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit and like Cool Town and with all those. Bob's your uncle. Yep.
Joe said that'll put hair on your chest. My dad used
Oh,
to
yeah.
tell my brothers
Yep.
that if they'd eat the radishes.
Yeah, and I wonder, like in that one, that's a weird. That one probably came from like whiskey or something because it would be like making you a man, sort of, so to speak. I'm just guessing on that one, but it sounds right. When it rains, it pours. Yep, that's a good one. We did talk about the cats and dogs thing. Raining cats and dogs was a real
Life
thing.
hands you
And
lemons.
what?
Well, isn't fire in
When
the
life
hole
hands you lemons.
a euphemism?
It's definitely a play on words for sure. I'm not sure it's an adage. I'm guessing the adage makes sense too.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole means there's fire coming out of the hole. That's the truth. It's probably an adage.
Or you're lighting something, or yeah.
Fire in the hole is also what you say in the military when you're going to toss a grenade into the hole, into something. Oh, let me change the music. Sorry. I don't get to thinking about it.
That was a sentence that I never understood. When people said Bob's your uncle, why?
And Bob's your uncle. What it
Billy
means
Cheese
is
is
like,
not my son.
I think it means like, oh, there you go. Like, let me see.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Speaking of uncle, I'm a new uncle, you guys.
I still don't get that one, but
I'm reading it. I'm gonna read it right now. I just wanted to say I'm a new uncle, not by blood, but I was. He said it in a comment on the post. Ash and Dreadful. I'm a honorary uncle of the new baby, Deshaun. Some cute pictures out there of them right after the birth. So Bob's your uncle is a phrase commonly used in the United Kingdom and Commonwealth countries that means, and there it is, yep, or there you have it, or it's done. Typically, someone says it to conclude a set of simple instructions or when a result is reaching or is reached. Interesting. There's no like good history behind it.
so Bob's your uncle.
And there you have it, Bob's your uncle. But my uncle's name is Steve. No, it's not. Bob is your uncle.
Uncle Steve.
Bob's your uncle.
Today it is Bob.
Fire. I'm doing it. I'm working on it. Gotta load a new one. But that's it's pretty much all I got, you guys. I appreciate all those tagged people coming in for a second. Thanks, guys. But there's a lot of good ones that people said over and over, and those are the ones we probably are more than likely most familiar with, right?
Right.
A bird in the hand, bird in the hand's worth two in the bush. A fish in the hand is worth a frog in the face. Or no, that's not right.
Or killing two birds with one stone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goes on and on and on.
I'm gonna head out though, guys. I'm tired.
Yep.
That's
fun.
right. Ashley, we're gonna do some
Alright,
shout outs and wrap her up.
Bye.
Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you
Bye,
coming
Ashley.
up. Thanks.
Oh yeah,
Thanks
nice.
today. At least it dips right out before she could
Bye, Lisa.
Bye. Sheesh.
Lisa didn't even say bye. Just fucking
Right. She just
bam.
bailed.
Fuck you too,
That's what they
Elisa.
do. That's what they do. They're always good. Dean, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Yeah.
Right, Bean?
We
You
did.
saying that to Elisa too? Nice.
That's right. Nice.
Mhm.
Teach a man a fish. He eats for life. Yeah, we it's a little longer. We read that one too. Or killing 2 birds with 6 bricks. The opposite.
What the fuck?
2 birds.
I've not heard that
Valerie.
one, but I can imagine. I understand it. Irish goodbye. I can see that being the bass backwards version of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That's funny. You ever seen Gulliver's Travels?
Mm-hmm.
That one's got a lot of different interesting dialogue, you know, like the part where he's hiding from the Cyclops and the sheep, and he's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I am no one." He's like somebody, and he tells the other giants that someone is attacking him, and they're like, "Who?" He's like, "No one is attacking me," and they're like, "Fucking idiot." Delete violence. Being dango good timing, he said. She said, yeah, it was pretty good timing. A Polish hello. Okay. Read the book. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of different ones. I appreciate all the participation tonight, you guys. I'm going to finish this bowl here. And, yeah. Pretty soon, though, Jason, think about maybe we can get together at some point and do some make some, you know, little maybe commercials or some sort of little videos or something that we can pop up for you guys. And the more of those that we do, we don't have to try to remember a script or whatever. We just, you know, pop it up and show what you're doing. Go join us at the Waffle House or, you know, whatever it is. So Steve-O's got his tea time one going, and we can, I don't think it's loaded in here, Steve-O, but we could definitely need to do that. And Mushroom's working on his too. Yeah. But, Twatty, thanks for coming up and hanging out, man. I know you probably don't use a lot of proverbs, but you're a young man. You'll hear them as you get older, and they'll stick like glue. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever bounces up, whatever you say, bounces off me, sticks to you. Is that a proverb? I don't know.
It's loaded.
Okay, I'll play it. Well, I don't see
loaded.
it. Why am I not
It's
seeing it? Oh,
loaded.
there it goes. There it goes. Let's see it. Let me pause this music. I'm gonna show you guys what Steve-O's been working on over there on the tea time, 3:30 Central Time every day.
Hold on a sec. Just let me make sure that's
No.
the right one. I'm looking at it now. Give me a second.
Oh no.
I might have put the wrong one. Give me a second. It'll be a minute.
Rats live on no evil star is the same backwards and forwards. What, Anthony?
Read it again.
Just those words. Rats live on no evil star. So that means our star is like a good star?
No, read it backwards.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's they call it an anagram. Is that right?
Yes. Palindrome.
Palindrome. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I don't know what an anagram is. I could look it up. Google remember for me. Thank you, Google. Is this good, you said, Steve-O?
No, hang on.
Okay.
Do.
420, you guys. If you're not doing anything, go check us out. Mason City Limits, Illinois, Mason City. It's going to be fun. And Steve-O and I are going to get together. I've already got a half a page filled up with stuff. It's going to be more than needed, I think. It'll be fun. Let me know when you're I'll see it when it pops in there, I guess.
Now it's loading.
Valerie, I'm high as fuck. I don't know what it means. So
yeah, it's all right. It's one of those. Yeah. It's one of them things.
I smoked a lot of cannabis today.
Hey, Mushroom, do I take the CBD and the CBG at night or during the morning? And I don't remember.
All the fucking time.
You can take it during.
It's not
whenever.
a drowsy. It's not gonna make me tired.
No, not unless you smoke a bunch of weed.
All
right, make you tired. But I take it in the morning.
That's. I mean, that part is going to be going without saying. I don't. But all right, let's check out Tea Time, everybody.
Tea Time with Sir Steve-O and the Weeniac, Monday through Friday, 3:30 p.m. Central Time, where we serve up the THC. Come hang out with us and all of our certified friends in the Certified Army. Only on Facebook and Rumble. Simple.
Okay.
Nice and simple. Nothing major.
I like it. Oh, yeah, I thought maybe I muted myself. I like it. It works. I need to redo some of my commercials. We'll be making some changes here soon, and I do want to finish the People in the Boxes commercial because the end of it there's no it doesn't end. Just it just stops. So, but we'll just go ahead with that outro, you guys. Thank you for watching again. If you haven't hit that reaction button, please do, and check out all the lovely people in the boxes.
In the boxes.
Backwards. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.